This motherfucker, like right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then my neck is like back here.
Podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where was you from?
Now, who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy B-Mac, man. Fire Nice Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Here we are. Yo. Back again. Like we never left. Hey, yo, what Coach Prime said? We coming.
We coming.
I'm coming.
Welcome. It's Tuesday night. You're now rocking with the best. It's the Fire Nice experience. It's at the word for the day. It's the Fire Nice experience, man. Thought-provoking, Black culture journey, sports, entertainment, politics, current events. If it's out there, we're going to talk about it, man. Let's get it. Live from Studio 7, all your recording needs. Get at them on Facebook, Instagram, Area 51, as we like to call. Shout out to O. Shout out to E Square Cigar Lounge, bro. We love you. Shout out to B Matt. Still handling business. We miss you, bro. How everybody feeling today, man? How you feeling, Fresh?
Oh, man, I'm feeling marvelous, as my father used to say, man. And yeah, I know B Matt is jamming in Bucharest. Shout out to the E Square Cigar Lounge, 3616 Kirkwood Highway, also known as a AK No Home.
Absolutely. How you feeling, bro?
Oh man, I'm good, man. As I said, we back at them.
We coming.
We've been hitting them with the content, man. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
I hope y'all like our
man.
presence. Hit you with content. Got more to come. Listen, man.
Thank y'all.
Listen, we going strong, man. We ain't letting up.
You are now rocking with the
up.
best. You are now rocking with the best. So how we normally start this thing off, man? What's got you on fire today, bro?
All right, well, you know. But first, you know, some people, they just hit me up. They say, oh, man, we South Africa. Oh, you know, my fault. Hello, and how are ya? Okay.
Who's bugging? We tripping.
It's all good. But what's got me on fire today, though, brothers, man? I guess I'm gonna preface this one is it was all good just a week ago. Yeah, man. Yo, man, just last week, man, you know, at the job, man, me and what we like to call the
Job Chronicles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, the black delegation, man. You know, we're a small group, but we're a proud group, and we stick together. And you know, man, we lost a crucial member of the black delegation, man. They got me blood boiling, man. This is a good guy, man. Yeah, man, Buddhist man. You know what I'm saying? They I can't front though, man. You played your part in, you know what I'm saying, getting kicked out the door, you know what I'm saying? You got ushered out? Well, nah. Technically, ain't nobody have to rush usher you nowhere. It's like, nah, I'm out this motherfucker. Like, But I'm just saying, man, what's got me hot is, man, this is a guy that did a lot around the job. He did a lot of different jobs that made everybody, a little bit better at their jobs. Come in a little early, leave a little late. One of them dudes.
He's a middle cop.
Yeah, man. And plus, he was part of the black delegation, man. It ain't too many of us bogey smokers left. So, we're even smaller group, so
For him, man.
yeah,
Sound a horn for him, man.
Yeah, man. So my guy, man, we got the word today that they wasn't gonna bring my guy Mace back, man. I was just like, God damn it, man. It was all good just a motherfucking week ago, man. That's what the fuck's got your boy fresh on fire, man. God damn it, man.
It's the same Mace, the same story the Mace guy you've been giving us, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. You might have.
That's a loss.
Stories we got, Mace. Yeah, I don't know, Mace.
That's a loss.
You might have been to help yourself. You might have been culprit to you getting fired.
Oh no, definitely in this situation, man. It was just they ain't have to go that far, man. It was just like, he was having a bad day, man.
We heard, we know the stories.
No. It wasn't even anything crazy. He was having, he had something going on over here. Well, actually something was, I want to say, taken from him, so he was feeling bad, man,
Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, Mace.
Damn, Mace, man. Got me fucked that.
We getting the horn.
Yeah, man.
You gonna get another one, Mace. You gonna get another one.
So listen, man, walk with us. So, lot going on in the news. Let's jump into some serious shit or some weird shit. You might think it's serious. You might think it's off the wall. I think it's some serious shit, man. You might have been following this Balenciaga controversy shit, man.
About the child shit. I've been catching the little snippets. I haven't really been following it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So for all you motherfuckers that like them ugly ass shoes, right? These motherfuckers is different, man. These motherfuckers, and I say they different from the standpoint of there's some covert shit going on that they was doing, man. You know what I mean? Because, okay, so just to preface this, right? The issue came in where they're being linked to, let's say, child pornography or inappropriate images of children, right?
In their clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's okay. Once, you fuck up, right? There's multiple instances from these motherfuckers, right? Specifically, shit that, and we get into some other shit later that this might dovetail into, but just for reference purposes, right? These motherfuckers had a winter 2022 campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it features a child holding a BDSM teddy bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
With wine glasses and bottles and shit in the background, right? Okay. So you're thinking, okay, well, maybe the placement of the teddy bear was, unintentional or okay. Some people make mistakes, but on that level, you can't make those kind of mistakes, because if that goes through lots of checks and balances, and it goes through 3 or 4 motherfuckers that approve it. You know what I mean? So a teddy bear with a BDSM outfit, with a child holding it, and a national ad for probably one of the top 5 popular hot houses. Let's go to the next instance, right? In their spring 23 campaign, people have noticed, right, that in the ad campaign, there's a desk, right? And there are several papers on the desk, right? So, you know how the interweb is undefeated. Plug the new show fresh. Interweb is undefeated.
Coming soon to you. Fire.
Interweb is undefeated. In this case, the interweb Sherlock Holmes is zoomed in on this particular ad to find this. a printout of a Supreme Court ruling on whether or not internet child porn can legally be considered free speech.
Mm-hmm. I got familiar with that just recently.
Let me read that again.
Mm-hmm.
A printout of a Supreme Court ruling on whether or not internet child porn can legally be considered free speech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more. There's more. Now, 1 strike, 2 strikes, I'll give you a third. The spring campaign also features a specific ad with the book in the background by Michael Boremans, who is a Belgian painter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You asked what's the significance. I know you're probably wondering what's the significance. Well, this particular painter, his work includes a troubling 2017 series called Fire from the Sun, depicting naked toddlers, some castrated, holding severed limbs, playing together nude in a large group.
All right, so
he's still fucking with Balenciaga and them big ass shoes?
well,
Oh, I know that face. What's your thoughts, bro? I know that face.
Man.
I know that face. I mean,
First of all, that shit been going on with these high fashion.
okay.
You know what I mean? It's just a day and times where they've gotten caught, or people really care now, as I might say. You know what I mean? People real sensitive now because they've been using child models for years for their clothes. That's all they.
Well, child models and the way they're displayed. I mean, it's
They have them with shirts on and underwear and sprawled over the magazine, and it's fashionable because it's not American. Because it wasn't American at the time. Now everything is under the microscope, everything all over the world. But before it was considered European. It was okay as long as it wasn't us.
I think for all intent and purposes, man, shit like this is
Nah,
under
but
our
the
nose
other shit
consistently.
Nah, but I'm saying the other shit about the magazine and all that. But I'm pretty sure I know for a fact that Vogue didn't had kids in there even worse than what they had that, you know what I mean, with the bear. They didn't have kids in there barely with clothes on. Models, top-notch models, that's 16, 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's barely naked in it. So that part, you know what I mean? It's just a day and times where everything is under a microscope. They gonna call you, bring you to the table with everything, you know what I'm saying? It ain't stopping nothing, you know what I mean? I wasn't rocking or buying Balenciaga, but the other shit, it just tell you how far they go, and that goes back to my first shit. Like, yo, if you got that on the table, you're doing that with these young models.
I guess my thing is, it's like shit like that is like how much shit have we missed like that?
well, I don't, man.
Thoughts, bro. Go ahead. Thoughts.
I don't think Balenciaga is American. You know what I'm saying? That's not an American company, is it? So they don't really have the same kind of, vanity laws that we have.
Child pornography sucks whether you're American, Chinese.
Now,
I don't give a fuck what nationality you are.
Now, what I would call it and what you would call
Whether
it,
it's clothing or drinks or shoes, or I don't give a fuck what it is. Cars.
What like I said, what you would call it and what I would call it may be something that someone in Brussels would call it or has called it all their lives.
Are we picking which abuse we choose to accept?
Elaborate on that.
Nah, well,
I'm just saying. Child abuse, child molestation, Probably the same thing. Not saying I know for sure, but probably the same thing goes on in the sweatshops of India where they make our sneaks and iPhones and with little kids and all that. You know what I mean? So, are we?
So you say you think that there's molestation and everything going on in the sweatshops?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? If I'm already slaving you.
So you sex trafficking and all of that is going on there. Interesting.
Well, I definitely see it as if you're looking at Balenciaga, well, you're looking at the promotion. There was a little girl holding I want to say a teddy bear that had on like S&M, like bondage gear, and in one of those positions. I'm not with it. I don't even, what I'm saying, I'm not with Balenciaga. I ain't, for him, against them, but when you looking at them, doing this as what people say is art, and I'm like, I was consistent saying, well, you can choose another way to sell some clothes, but some people say it's art. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll be consistent again this time. Like, you could have chosen another way to do this, but they chose not to. With that being said, if it's people out here like people saying it was failures in judgment. Nah, these people are actively seeking out people to do this kind of stuff. They align with these kind of people because they think it's edgy to sell. They don't really care about who they hurt. All it is like, wow, you see all these people talking about Balenciaga. I mean, I remember Gucci made, I don't know if it was Gucci, but they made the big exaggerated black face with the big red lips a couple years ago. They don't care.
I was boycott. Yeah,
let's boycott Gucci. Turn right around. Floyd Mayweather was like, "You boycott Gucci." So people are looking at it like it ain't. I'm not for any of it, but I'm not the one that's letting it go on. Like it's people,
we know that,
and to furthermore speak. No, I'm saying, but to furthermore speak on it, it's people out there like, well, is that necessarily child pornography? And let me tell you that it was like if you can have children dressed or even naked, pose in a position, certain kind of positions, as long as it's not sexual. Yeah, that was what the Supreme Court article was saying.
So let me ask you a question: would you say this would be inappropriate images of children?
I would say that. Yes, I would.
So let's go down to the very bottom level. Inappropriate images of children that crossing the line.
I would say that, yeah. I mean, but you ain't really gotta argue me down on that because I got what they were saying. Do I agree? He's like, nah, but I was like, you ain't gotta argue me down on that, man.
What you mean you got what they were saying?
What the Supreme Court was saying is you can photograph children in what some people may say is a sexual, a very provocative or whatever. You can take those photographs as long as they're not showing some type of sexual, like you can take a picture of a naked baby, long as they ain't, doing something sexual. So they was like, well, they ain't doing anything sexual. They just dress like people who doing something sexual. I was like, if y'all want to go that far to prove a point and sell some clothes, I'm like, I really get what you're saying. You creepy. Okay, I'm saying? You creepy.
I just wanted to make.
But that's what I'm saying. They like, well, no.
I thought the same thing. I just wanted to make.
Right. I was like, you creepy, but I'm like, you really looking up like, oh nah, this ain't even that against the law, and we'll fight you.
Like you really have to do this, like to go along with what you're saying. Like, well, damn, you really like digging to see if you can do this. Is this that important to you?
Obviously,
I mean, apparently it must be.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously, yes. If you're willing to straddle them lines and as far as this and push the limit on that and keep that going, man, we gonna get this off. We're gonna get this campaign off.
Dig it. So I mean, you seen it. You seen it.
Trying to make a point. I said the second picture was trying to make a point. The second ad, what you said with the writing in the window. The first one was about with the holding the bear with the BDSM shit, and then the second one, it was the motherfucker just lay sitting on the chair
with the court ruling on the table.
You know what I mean? And it was letting you know that they was basically saying, man, we ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, no, it's not blatant. Look. It's like
we ain't do nothing wrong. What the fuck are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Here it go right here.
I mean, if you
that's crazy.
if-
Like
I don't want to think about it like that, but I understand.
It's
Like if you
crazy.
have on,
It's crazy. But whoever continued that campaign and came up with that is a genius.
well, of course they
'Cause like you said,
once there was
they talking
outcry.
about, but motherfuckers ain't going white. I don't know how white people feel.
Well, I mean, they're protesting right
I
now in
don't
front
know how
of pretty
white
much
people
like
feel.
every store. It's stars protesting. They done made Kim Kardashian come out and issue a statement about now she didn't sever ties with him.
Yeah,
She just
She said, I'm
gonna work on I'm in
That's what I'm saying.
conversations
it's no
with
use of
them.
fucking up the bag if everybody could go away in a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hold tight. I came out. I publicly admonish you. Bad Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? But hold tight on severing ties right now.
So another 6 months, niggas still wearing them big ass sneakers.
Yeah, man, we don't wear. Listen, we wear clothes for different reasons. Niggas ain't stopped wearing Gucci
Yeah.
because T.I. and them like, nah, stop wearing Gucci. Nope. Because when I put this Gucci on, I'm fly. And
Should
that
we though?
bitch gonna think I'm fly.
Should we?
Man, I don't say no.
Do you care? Do you care enough to be?
Nah, I don't care. I don't want to ever be the person to tell someone what they can wear. You know what I'm saying? What they can do if they not related to me. You know what I'm saying? If they not in my household, my kid, I don't care what you wear. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you wear, man. I don't care.
Move it on.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what I'm saying. Like the Gucci shit. Like motherfuckers still started wearing Gucci, still wear it now. Like you supposed to end the motherfucker forever. With that, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
You said bad Gucci. That's all.
You said bad Gucci. So look, let's tackle the biggest news, of course. You know, Coach Prime and his vortex are controlling the planet right now, and what's going on with him. Congrats to Coach Prime on your new hire as University of Colorado Buffs head coach.
Man.
Congratulations, Coach Prime. First and foremost, let's Oh shit.
Make your picture stand.
Shit. Coach Prime.
Yeah, let's give him his propers, man. Let's give him his propers first and foremost. So Prime secured a lucrative deal with the Colorado Buffaloes. To paint the picture of who Colorado is, they finished 1-8, the bottom dweller school in the Pac-12. So definitely need that shot in the arm. Now the big question, of course, boss move or snake move?
My thing, and when we, you know what I mean, we talked about this before, man.
That was a lot of time. We just want to cover it, you know.
And I couldn't really get it out, but I seen somebody really say that got no problem with Prime moving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem. But when you preach to kids, that was his thing. That was the thing I you know what I mean, I couldn't get out or couldn't remember. When you preach to kids that you can get there without being there, and then you jump there after 2 years, you really told them, nah, you gotta be here to get there.
I mean, my dream ain't necessarily got to be your dream.
Nah, what I'm saying is,
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
That you don't need Division I football,
Right,
to make it to the NFL. Or rather, this is what you selling to the kids. Man, I got you. Listen, we gonna have the program. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? And then you go to a D1 program.
right.
I'm
I mean, he
cool
didn't
with
lie. You don't need D1s to get to the pros.
Nah.
you. We
My
been knew
objective,
that, though.
but my objective,
We've been knew that.
right?
though.
So he ain't lied to him. You know, it's just
I'm saying I'm pretty sure them little niggas knew that too. I'm pretty sure they knew niggas that happened to go to HBCUs that happened, the quite little few. So we all know you don't need it to go to the pros. We know that. But that was what you was preaching. Come here. We gonna be just like them. Our program, we gonna have the facilities, we gonna do. And then you jump to a D1. Now you like
so
saying
boss move
nah.
or snake move. A little bit of both.
Gotta strike a healthy balance, what they call it. Man, I swear to you, I ain't really mad at Coach Prime for leaving. I'm not really mad at him for leaving, man. Man, people do what they want to do in their lives. What people don't understand about competitors and people in that life, you don't get to be Prime by sitting around doing, just regular shit. He's not a regular fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why he went into the situation it was in Jackson State and turned it around expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? That's why Colorado, Pac-12, they like, shit, we got faith in that. We like, shit, we can't do no worse than that. So why not try him out? We didn't have also rans and reruns, all that through here, man. We 1-9-1. We might as well go get Coach Prime and see what he can do. And Coach Prime is just confident enough. It seems like he's just talented enough. He has all the charisma. He has all the connections. He has all the knowledge, all the working knowledge to do what it seems like he's going to do. So the only umbrage that I always had with it was I was like, yo, I wish he didn't leave until there was another Coach Prime in the HBU spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? Because the last couple of years, HBCUs was gaining traction, and a lot of that was because of Coach Prime. Now, like they said, a lot of people say he left the blueprint. I'm like, all right, cool. Everybody don't got them same hammers and drills in their toolbox as Prime do. I can tell you that now. He can pull some shit off that I know some other people qualified for the job can't do. I know that for a fact. Prime, I know that for a fact. He can call up some people and leverage some situations and call up some favors like he has done in his life that some other people and some other people going to do.
Work. He's been doing that to make that situation work. He's leveraged a lot of his connections and his Rolodex. He's foot the dime on a lot of things in that situation that he no longer has to do at this point.
Yeah, I just wish it was somebody else. I wish Eddie George would step up. And it's not Prime Time. I mean, no disrespect to Eddie George. He's a hell of a football player in his own right, but he's no Prime Time. He's no Coach Prime. You feel what I'm saying? You Eddie George, bro. I won't say Hall of Famer, but you Eddie George, man. That's Coach Prime. He was Prime Time, Neon Deion. Come on, man. The man's famous for baseball, football, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Eddie George, but it's going to take a lot for somebody to fill the shoes and to pull the attraction that he pulled to the HBCUs in this day and time in 2022. And that's what I'm saying. They're going to miss that for real. I hope somebody else out there can carry the torch the same way or at least comparable to what he did.
Think somebody might be able to do it.
I want to chime in on that one, man. I think he did it because he knew he had to do it. He knew he was going to be too big for Jackson State.
And that's my thing.
He came in too big
it's
for Jackson State,
y'all
man.
Y'all knew y'all didn't have me for that long. I honestly think this happened a little faster than he did. He even thought, you know what I mean? Because I thought this might have been a 5-year thing. But hey, man, you got to strike
the recruits out.
You gotta strike while the iron is hot. That's what Colorado was thinking. They was like, hey, man, I don't see this thing getting any worse. Let me get to him before too many big dogs start calling. Well, actually, they can't. That's the crazy thing.
That is the crazy thing.
That's the crazy thing. They said, the AD said, well, we don't have the money to pay him right now, but we know when the time comes to pay him, you know, that's being worked out right now. So we're not worried about it. They don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
have to-
Hey, yo, man, somebody call up Johnny from class of 06. Tell him, man, yo.
call up old man Worcester. Trust fund kids, man. Call them trust fund kids and
Well,
the hedge fund guys.
Well,
you know what I mean,
if I'm not mistaken, you said he had a relationship with Walmart. Am I not mistaken?
he got Walmart. He's got Delta
Cool.
Airlines.
Now, Walmart just bought the Denver Broncos. Now he might be a little bit closer to them. He might can leverage that. He might can leverage that some kind of way to Colorado. They
I
ought
think
to.
they got the money. I think they got the money. That's not. It was just funny hearing him say, kind of like, you know, he kind of ass betted. He ass betted. You know what I mean? Like, look, man.
Hey,
for this.
you know what, man? Fear favors the bold. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm pretty sure we'll get that up over the times,
Yeah,
man.
confident.
We got that initial payment though. I tell you that. We got initial payment though. What you said you probably wanted 200 up front. We can get you some 5-star luxury around here, set you up real nice. We can get you that initial payment. We got that initial payment, and probably the next couple. But you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
sweet deal. You know, it's a sweet deal.
Well, what is the
Um,
deal? What is the deal?
It is it's like 29 million, 5 years, 29
Oh, that
million.
ain't bad at all.
So you got like 4.5, 5 million a year.
ain't
You
bad
got
at
nice
all.
little, you got a nice little piece of change. Nice little piece of
Ain't
change.
bad at all.
He ain't Deion ain't starving, of course.
Nah.
Deion ain't starving.
I don't think he starved
And he
in
back
a
with the
long
swoosh
time.
again. So you know Colorado might end up looking like Oregon now. You know what I mean?
He was already like
75. No, that's what I'm saying. Back because he was with, you know, Jackson State was Under Armour. You know, he was rolling with the enemy at that point. But then he been with Under Armour for a minute. What you say, Jake?
Did you hear him say 200?
Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they.
they saying they don't know if he's leaving or going.
Well-
Deion, you know, he's going to bring a
Listen,
whole.
I know this.
He's going to bring.
And
a
we
whole
talked
version.
we talked about this behind the scenes, and Iceman, you alluded to it, where this first year is pretty much going to be gravy as far as recruitment, because it's almost like a smorgasbord. You know, you can basically just have your pick of the litter of a select group of 4 or 5-star guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can pick through and say, okay, I like that kid, I like that kid, I like that kid. You know what I mean? And you can keep the best of your talent. So you'll have a very good roster for all intent and purposes. Now it just simply comes down to X and O's and whether you can deliver. And I think he just hired the offensive coordinator from where again?
Kent State.
Yeah, the Kent State offensive coordinator.
Yes, I don't know.
That guy turned around Kent State though. He was like one of the hot names and shit.
Because you know why I don't feel? Because they're going to have all the talent.
Yeah,
You know why? Look,
they got the talent. They ain't even got all the talent right now.
Jackson State got the number 1 recruit. So if he can get the number 1 recruit at Jackson State,
Years, you know what I mean?
then they gonna start-
Colorado gonna be fun for the
they
first
gonna
2
start
years.
expecting after that.
So now what happens when, you know, you can't have back-to-back 500 seasons. Now, mind you, it's better than what you were, but you didn't pay 30 million for back-to-back 5 and 5 seasons.
Well, let me ask y'all this, man. Somebody asked me, you know, the question was asked, it was posed, what is success? What is success? How soon does he has to be successful, and how successful do you say he has to be?
Well, it's not what I say he has to be first and foremost. It's the boosters and the alumni and the people that sign the check. So
Well,
they determine.
well,
But if you're
how
asking me,
yeah, I would say how soon you think he got to make that happen before they on his
me personally,
Oh,
I
shit.
say to keep him off his ass.
he put Shaq
And
into the Christmas tree?
I think the biggest thing is to deflect any negative criticism about the whole move. I think he has to clear 500 this year. Which, for all intents and purposes, I think it has to be upwards towards 7+ wins. 7+ wins.
That's all thing. He got to win immediately.
Y'all win 7+ games.
Every year. Now, man, with the
Because they got to see a drastic turnaround
with
like
the
right
day
now.
and times in the landscape of college football, and y'all have a Deion Sanders, you got to win every year. They expect you to bring recruits in every year and go and pick you and pick out of that portal. Transfers and all that. This is free agency. College football at the age of free agency. You're expected to win. Those programs are expected to win. Ain't no down years. Like if you have a down year, it's just y'all sorry or nobody. You know what I mean? Like ain't no coach bringing you there. Prime is listen. We hired you to get the players here and to get the transfers.
John Calipari.
You better. We ain't pay you to not.
And to get the player, get them top 4 or 5-star players and transfers don't amount to 5 and 5, 7 and.
Nah, you gotta be in the playoffs.
That means winning
Yeah,
the
so
Pac-12.
to me, I think you got to win
Win the
at the very
Pac-12.
least 7 games the first year out the gate. You got to win
7 games?
Got to win 7 games.
That's
out
a
the
lot,
gate.
man.
Gotta
That's
win
a
7 games.
hell of a
Well,
lot.
To you, that's a lot. He don't think it's a lot. He
I mean,
think it's a lot of wins. You don't think that's a lot of wins because that's not you winning the Pac-12.
I think he coming in. You got to win the Pac-12. I'm saying they probably not putting that expectation on them
Championship game.
or a championship game.
I don't think you got to win. I don't think you got to get to the championship game, but I think you definitely got to turn it around from 1-8, 1-9. You can't, like, to me, 500. Maybe the first year, but now now rumblings start happening. Now it's a lot of pressure now.
So your son been at Jackson State for 2 years, right?
3 years.
Nah, he been there too.
That's it. It's 3.
He been there. So, like, you going in with your dog. You bringing your dog. You bringing your Louis V. You bringing your Louis V luggage. You bringing your Louis V luggage. You think your Louis V luggage is going 7? You think they going 7-5? You think luggage? Nah. You think Shador and them could win this joint and you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Dig this here. Shout out to our baby and congratulations, Bomb, Bell, whatever the hell they call you.
Bomb.
Yo, Bond said he didn't do
Preseason.
anything
Yeah, he was there
that a
3
white
years.
or whatever race coach wouldn't do.
Yeah.
He gonna win 7
Yeah.
or better his first year.
He spoke. That's what I'm saying. You bringing
That's what I'm saying. 7 or
basically
better.
you bringing the ready-made team.
Yeah, so you got to go
And you
7 or
going-
better.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You got to go
Yeah,
7
gotta
or better.
compete, but
I'm
after
gonna
that-
say a new team with no cohesion. There's gonna be some bumps and bruises. You know what I mean? You putting together a new squad. It's a brand new unit. It's not gonna be this transition. So that's why I'm going with 7 or more. The ceiling is 7. I mean, the basement is 7. Because you figure he only lost 5 games in 3 years at Jackson State. So the first year, you had some bumps and bruises. It's a brand new team. But then now you got your infrastructure in place. The next 2 years, you off and running. You the cream of the crop. So I don't expect anything different from, you taking a step up. I don't expect anything different.
I got a question. Let me pose a question because we all
Fire away.
Right? Analogy: Lincoln Riley, Deion Sanders, both from the portal, right? As college coaches. One was at a prominent Oklahoma. Because we ain't doing nothing but guessing. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of the closest comparison we can get. to what he gonna do next year.
So
So you thinking he gonna turn out like, he's saying USC, or is he gonna be middle of the pack?
well,
Like you already got it. I'm just saying that.
like I said, I don't put it this way. I think in that particular conference, 7 wins to me is acceptable, right? Because you're gonna generate excitement, you're gonna generate revenue, you're gonna put asses in the seat. You know what I mean? You're competitive. Now, if you go out there and get your ass whipped and finish at 5-5, now you got a different kind of pressure. But if you go out there and you're competitive, you win 7-8 games, I think the mission is accomplished for the first year. Now, some people may have a different expectation. You know what I mean? Me, that's my expectation: 7-8 games.
But if he get all the recruits like he's supposed to,
But it's a margin of error there because that 7 and 8 could very well be 10 and 1, 10 and 2.
I just think like the programs, the program, you know, the bigger programs, because of the landscape and with, you know what I mean, you can they always get in the 4 and 5 stars anyway. But with the landscape of the portal, you know what I mean, the transfer rules.
We're gonna call it what it is, free agency.
Yeah, free agent. You should never have a down year. And that's how we even seeing some coaches. That's why I say even coaches, not saying a down year, but it's still a pecking order between your 4 and 5 stars, you know what I'm saying? But you still stay irrelevant. A Lane Kiffin, they going to play for him wherever he at. You know what I'm saying? He's relevant. He's
a good recruiter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They going to, you know what I mean? And that's what I think about Deion. That's how I feel about Deion. And I feel he got that bravado, that you know what I'm saying? Whereas though he going to get the 4 and 5
You said
stars.
it yesterday. The gravity. He got the gravity.
Yeah, he going to get some 4 and 5
gravity.
stars. The ones that want to play in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Will be up there cold and shit. But
He's playing in
you're
Colorado.
going to be expected to go in that portal and make it happen.
Well,
Now, hold on. Let me ask. Let me say this though, because like the portal is something that he's going to be expected to excel in. But one thing I keep in my back of my head, I'm like, man, this is about 50 other teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what for him to be successful this year, he's going to have to get the majority of the 4 and 5 stars.
I don't know if you gotta get the majority. I don't know if you gotta get the majority.
Well, because a lot of times I'm thinking a lot of these teams out here, they just need 1 or 2 transfer portals to make their, you know, that we got a team. Okay, you keep picking a team here, team there, plucking 1, plucking 2.
4 or 5 stars. They're not gonna play this year unless you're getting all world freshmen. Where they coming in and they all shooting up.
Nah. What I'm saying is,
You getting 4 or 5s now. That's 2 years down the line.
nah. What I'm saying is, whenever he goes into the portal, this year going into the portal, you going up against people who are already like, okay, well, that's Saban looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to need. I think he's going to be able to pluck some. I don't know if he's going to be able to pluck all. He's going to be able to need to be successful his first year. That's what I'm saying, because they ain't all just going. He can flip some and all of that, but I'm like, you have to. All of them ain't going to your school.
But that's what I'm saying. How many do I need to flip if I'm already bringing 12 to 15 dogs with me, so called?
We'll see about that dog statement.
But I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. So I go in there and I get 4 more. I like.
Yeah, well,
I might get an all-world freshman like Travis Hunter who can't get on the field.
That's also. I mean, I ain't saying he ain't.
But who's to say Travis Hunter would have got on the field at Florida State?
Yeah, he was getting.
It's not the same.
They didn't have much there to keep him off the field.
But it's
I don't think he had. I don't think.
It's
What we
still
seen,
not
they ain't
the
have.
same. It's still not the same.
I'm a Florida State fan, so
You know what I'm saying?
he would have made it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
I think he'd have made the field.
I mean,
And the way they looked the past couple, this year they played all right, but
what makes you think the number one recruit don't get on the
Because
field?
a lot of number
Hold
one
on, let me
recruits
finish.
don't get on the
Let me
field.
finish.
I'm telling you why.
Let me finish.
Before you even finish, a lot of
But I'm not finished though.
But my answer is a lot of number one recruits
that's usually reserved for me.
don't
I'm
get
not
on the
finished though. Like,
Alabama. They're going to Alabama, that's why.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like every school's not created equal. Every school's not created equal.
True.
I said he might not have. I didn't say he wouldn't have got on the field at Florida State. I said he might not have. It's up in the air. So when he was number one, they probably had another number one on the roster. A high ranking. Like, come on, he probably.
But did you see him play? That's what I saw. I saw him play. I saw he was better than the
He was better than all the niggas at
he was
hurt to begin with.
Yeah, that is true. But he was
Because he went to Jackson State don't mean he wasn't the number one player.
yeah, he was
I
better
know you're
than what
not
they
saying that,
had.
but that's what I'm saying though.
I didn't say none of that. But making you the number one doesn't even go into a Power 5 school doesn't even don't mean you were automatically on the field.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
Who
Right.
say he even
Nobody's disagreeing with
But
that.
that's
Yeah.
all I said. That's all I said. He might not even have been on the field for Florida State his freshman year. That's all I said.
But that shit, he might. I mean, that goes for
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
I mean, everybody coming into college might not get on the field.
Well, if he
I
wasn't,
know that too.
Right. Everybody going into college might not get on the field.
well, if he, you said he was injured his freshman
injured.
season. Okay, well, I know they had some porous quarterback play at Florida State a couple years ago. Now this year they went 8-3, 7-3, something like that. But I'm saying I don't know if it was because of the quarterback though. Gotcha. He's a running back that throws it.
He's a
Oh, he's a
corner and wide receiver. He's a Deion Sanders.
Heavens, man.
He's Deion Sanders
What?
basically.
Now
That's how he sold that.
I can honestly say that he would have made the field over that, and they went like I said, 7-3, 8-3. He was going to make the field over that, man. He would have made the field in that situation. He would have made the field.
Unless he got hurt, he wasn't going to make it.
He was better. That's what I'm saying. Even if they ain't seen him, like, yo, we know you better than this dude. We know you. Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying.
Same place you went.
That's all I'm saying.
I went the same place you went, and you showing off against weaker talent now. That don't make you better than me. I went to the same place you was going. I was with the Florida State. You got a scholarship to Florida State. I'm playing for Florida State. You went to go play against lesser talent, so I might not be doing good against this good talent up here.
Because he might have been
All right.
He might have been behind the senior.
But what I'm saying, you said it like
You saying he would have? You saying he would have been on the field?
Because what I'm
guaranteed he would have been on the field.
because what I'm saying.
After hindsight, preseason he might not have made. He might have got outplayed. You might have got outplayed. You never, man. Come on, man. Niggas get outplayed.
What's
Niggas get outplayed.
After what I'm saying is after you saw the guys in front of him playing, if he would have, even if they were like somebody beat him, like, oh man, this guy obviously isn't the guy. Let's get Travis Hunter, the number one pick in the nation in the game. He would. That's what I know that would have happened with the quarterback play that they had. It's like he throws the ball. This ain't a cornerback. You know, this ain't a wide receiver. At least he's a quarterback by trade. Travis Hunter.
He ain't even a quarterback.
He's healthy.
You don't even know what position he played. He a DB and wide receiver. You don't even know what position he played.
Oh yeah, I'm out to
You
lunch.
don't even know.
Yeah, I'm out to lunch, man. I'm out to lunch. I'm out to
I
lunch.
think
On that.
I think he'd have got that.
I thought you were talking about the quarterback.
They talking about it.
Well, I thought he was talking.
We talking about the young boy. I mean, but as soon as he got on the field, he was electric. As soon as he got on the field, so and that was predicted that he was going to do that at whatever level he went. They was predicting he was going to do that at any level he went to.
Predictions is a motherfucker.
You're right.
Yeah. You ain't never lied about that.
All them niggas is predicted to do something.
Barring health.
Every last one of of them.
That's the stars is
One,
for.
number 2, number 3, number 4. They all predicted to do something.
He was number one though.
Some of them, all of them don't.
He was number one.
Overall.
Over number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was number one.
Nobody.
I'm not sure what the knock is against him. The fact that he went to Jackson State.
It's not a knock. I didn't knock
I
him.
think he got hurt, so we don't got no tape on.
I didn't knock him. You playing against lesser talent. You can't say he would have made. You can't. I'm saying he probably, like you said, he probably would have got on after they seen. But you can't he would have been on the field because he was the number 1 recruit. It's a lot of number 1 recruits that didn't touch the field till they sophomore year. They got spot time.
I agree
here and all
100%.
that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
I
I'm
agree.
saying. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
agree. So he clearly has a lot of players interested. The top player in 2020, 2025 has already reached out and wants to commit. So he'll have it easy. The first
Sophomore.
the number 1 wide receiver in the country for IMG Academy has already reached out.
That's why Travis Hunter's song is so big. I think that's
But you got a comment, bro?
Nah, I'm out to lunch on all this shit, man. I'm out to lunch. Nah,
Jackson State colors on.
You alumni, bro?
nah.
Go Tigers?
Nah.
Go Tigers.
Nah, they ain't
I'm
just
just
coming.
saying.
Oh, yeah, I guess
I
they are,
mean-
yeah.
Youngin reached out already. Youngin talking about, hey, man, you got room?
That's what's up, man. He gonna do his
You
thing.
got number 1 players
Brian
at
wants
positions
some of that
already.
slick talk.
So I don't think players is going to be an issue, you know? I don't think players are going to be an
I'm
issue.
the Pac-12. Who ain't the Pac-12?
Yeah, we'll hear that content.
I can't wait, man.
Do you think Prime, man? I ain't got no problem with what you doing, man. Rock out, bro. You a
Prime,
big fan.
Prime is
Get busy.
the Ric Flair of football.
We set the trends.
I love
Set the
Prime, man.
trends.
Who don't love Prime, man?
Moving on, man. Moving on. So I was thinking the other day, man. I was chilling, and it was one of them days where I just ain't do nothing all day long, right? And I was thinking to myself, right? This is nice when you don't get to do nothing, right? And it brought me back to quarantine. Anybody miss quarantine, man? Anybody miss quarantine? Nah. Why you miss quarantine? Because I know I miss quarantine.
because this is what I came up with my idea of starting a podcast and going what I'm doing on my YouTube and all that.
It was clarity. It was. I think having the world stop for a moment and you not having options and you having to really deal with yourself. Now, mind you, I don't want to say this to say that was for everybody because some people had a hard time with it. You know, some people had a very, very, very difficult time with it. Some people with, you know, mental issues. It made it worse. You know what I mean? But there is a select people, some people that benefited from it. You know, I liked. There was something about that solitude that I did like, though. I did like it because you focus more on yourself and you were more centered for those that took advantage of it. And like I said, it provided a lot of clarity, man. So I kind of miss quarantine. I don't want to go back to quarantine. Don't get me wrong, but there are some aspects that I did like about quarantine. I did like it. A lot of times you got in a lot more, sometimes a little too much, but a lot more time with your family. You got a lot of time, quality time with your family, man. Because I remember a lot of times, man, me and the family would just get in the car and drive to Walmart or drive to Home Depot because that was the only places that was open where you could go. It was like a family field trip.
See, I was in Florida, so I had a whole different effect. That thing was wide open down there.
Oh, okay. See that we was real restricted, kind of, man.
So it's like I can get y'all perspective. Tapping in on it now, so we can get two perspectives from it.
Roads was clear.
Oh
You know what I mean?
man, beaches was full.
Yeah, roads was clear. All kind. It was smooth sailing on some shit, man. I miss some things about quarantine. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. No, you don't miss quarantine at all, Fresh? At all?
At all, I do. I miss quarantine for real. That was, man, besides the actual COVID-19 fucking virus, the quarantine, you know, it shook up a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It really, like you said, it gave people a space to step back and see things. But for me, the space was, I don't know, vital. You know what I'm saying? The space being home. Some people can't be home. Some people don't like being in a space for a long time. I was very, very content, man, being in a space to actually sit down and put some of these ideas I had in my head, you know, into fruition. These dreams, you know, set them in motion. I miss having that much time to focus on this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I miss, you know, yo, we getting so motherfucking busy around here, man. Yo, I need a nap and a paycheck. No particular order. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wish I can't wait until I'm like, yo, this is what I'm doing every motherfucking day for the rest of my life. Wake up and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was what I was doing in the quarantine, man. I miss that shit, man. I do.
I was just thinking about that though, man. I was like, damn, man, that was kind of cool. I tell you what though, the only thing that I didn't like, I didn't like working from home initially when we got sent home, because then that took away the me time. Because the one I'll say this, I miss quarantine. You get an opportunity to, you know, bring some clarity to yourself and ground yourself. You didn't have no me time because niggas was always around you, because motherfuckers wasn't in school, motherfuckers wasn't in work, so niggas is around you.
Oh,
Niggas was around you, man. Niggas was open the fridge 50 times a day. You know what I mean? But like I said, I did like quarantine. Tell me what y'all miss about quarantine if y'all out there, man.
Yo, I mean, to tell you the truth, I swear to you, I said it like around quarantine. I was like, this just really feel like a fucking regular Saturday that just went on.
Just an endless Saturday.
Yeah, nothing really changed in my house. Like whatever we did on days off, when everybody off on their day off, that's what the fuck they did every goddamn day. And people was all right with that. Every damn day. I was like, shit. I was all right with that. I was like, different things came about. You play your game? All right. I'm over here fucking with this shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Ain't what else the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, there's a certain freedom about quarantine, though. It was a certain freedom, man. You know, supermarkets wasn't all packed and shit.
Oh man, remember? Did you ever have to? You should get like strategies when you go to the store when it was the outages and shit. Like, damn, we got like you go get the toilet paper first. I'm gonna go get the motherfucking paper towels and the dish soap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only grab one, but if you can get two, tuck it. Was you putting together plans like that?
Yeah, absolutely. That shit was wild, man. That shit was wild. Because it was weird because now it's funny seeing like disinfectant on the shelves and shit, and like wipes, like disinfectant wipes. Man, you was saying like, yo, you know who was eating? That No Frills companies was eating.
Oh, Beans was eating.
Yo, it was like I remember distinctly I had a bottle of Lysol in the car, right? This was when I was doing my little Uber thing. And my brother was looking at that Lysol bottle like, oh my God, you got a can of Lysol?
Man, it
was wild.
What royal family did you hooked up
I had
with?
Lysol. And what's the brand name hand sanitizer? Like the good shit. Was it Purex?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I had a nice sizable container of Purex.
At certain times, man, people would have backed you down for that. Like, yo, money, that's
like contraband.
That's hand sanitizer in there. Oh, you got three things that's hand sanitizer in there. Yo, it got real, man.
One thing is paper towels and shit.
That shit was
It was
if you was a hoarder, you said this is my time. Cause them hoarders ain't leave the house at all. They was like, yeah, motherfucker, I ain't so sloppy now, am I? I'm winning, motherfucker. Nigga sitting home with 75 bottles of ketchup.
Bunch of toilet paper.
10 bottles of apple cider vinegar and shit.
after a while, I was just going out and just getting liquor. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Green Thumb Man, because we had, you know,
Yeah, you was
get your
loaded.
schedule and all that.
Time. You had everything. You was loaded.
Oh,
Yeah, you was loaded. That was when the pod was at the crib. We was. I don't think we bought nothing for like months. You was loaded. That was beautiful. That was a glorious time.
God, man, Patroning it, the versus battles. Y'all still don't want no smoke, man. I know I'm still like
God,
2
here
or
we
3
go,
and
man.
0,
Here we
man.
go.
And
This
this,
is bullshit, man.
yeah,
We out,
yeah.
man. Let's go. Here we go. This nigga Greg go off on a tangent on that bullshit. So listen, I mean, it's so we actually was talking about this like maybe a week ago or so. Charleston White had brought it up, and then more recently, I saw an article or interview about T.I.
Rap.
Yo,
I'm gonna just say this.
That nigga's
Chime
retarded,
in if
man.
you got any thoughts on this real quick. But
That nigga's retarded, man.
snitching on the dead,
That nigga a country nigga.
snitching on the dead.
hey, yo, man, that shit is weird, man.
Niggas is actually doing that though. Like
Man,
that's a
to
thing.
To me, that's worse than snitching on a person that's alive. You know what I'm saying? Because once a person die, man, like all the good and bad is transferred to their family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All the memories and all that. He not here to, you know, hear all the negativity being spoke about that. You know what I mean? Now people gonna start doing homework, start looking up, you know what I mean, talking crazy about his name.
Right,
He ain't here to hear that.
right,
Family guy hear all that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? At least a nigga that's snitching, he got to live with that. He got
Right.
to duck and hide and get in PC and do all that crazy shit to get away from that. You know what I mean? That shit wild, man. That shit wild.
That shit is weird, man. Like you said, like when it comes to, man, like resting in peace, man, like, all right, man, would you speak on that, man? Let him rest in peace. You had your chance to say that. You could have said that, man, you put other people in jeopardy and peril. You know, why would you speak ill of that man? The crazy thing is, you was like a dead nigga told me, man, do it to me. Tell him I'm dead. I did it. Like, yo, how a dead nigga say, yo, man, I'm like, you taking that advice? I'm like, you know this ain't gonna work out, right? You know what I'm saying?
Stretching that jaw.
Like, yo, like, he told me to do it. The dead nigga said, I'm dead. That's what he said. The dead nigga said, I'm dead. Like,
I ain't gonna lie,
He said,
though.
I'm dead. If it's gonna help you, if it's gonna help you to get off the charges.
But is it a
Shit.
smart move though? Like, is it anything about that a smart move?
Nah.
Like, you facing 25?
Nah, that's that dumb country shit.
I mean,
Like
okay, it's dumb
motherfucker
country
said,
shit, but
that shit ain't working nowhere else. That shit ain't working nowhere else. That way it ain't working up north. Y'all can do all that. It ain't working up north, it ain't working out west.
you think anybody else has done that somewhere else?
I know somebody else
Somebody
has.
else did it. I seen
It was a dude on
baby brother.
yeah.
Mr. Williams. He said he told on the dead homie. He said, man, I cheated.
He home now.
You ain't giving nobody no time. I mean, I don't condone it, but I'm just saying, let's really, Jake, what you think?
Oh man, I just text something to the live. I said you're supposed to go to the grave with that.
Supposed to go to the grave with that.
You're not
Yeah.
getting nobody no time, though. You
Yeah,
know?
but like you said, like I'm flip flopping on it. You know what I mean? Because I just told my man kind of the same thing. Bro, you tell on me kind of stuff, but like you said, it's like your family gotta deal with that. Like that go to the family. You feel me? So it's like everybody gonna understand the street rules of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
civilians now. I got, yo, you know what I mean? Like, damn, my son really didn't. He ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is all this and all that.
Besmirching his name.
Yeah. Now they might look at me different.
Kind of a touchy topic.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker might just treat me different. You know what I'm saying?
Because I did, like I said.
Yeah, because it was my kid. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will treat that.
I
He
told
got
my
a
guy
kid.
that, like, yo,
Your
that's
kid
my
a
man.
murderer or something. Or, you know what I mean? You You know what I mean? That shit's crazy.
Bro, I told him like, shit, that's my last gift to you that you gonna get out. You know what I mean? Not even thinking about my family on it, and you know what I mean? How to make them feel, but
That's wild, man.
I'm thinking about him, bro. I'm like, yo, like, nigga,
But the thing is, the thing, shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wild. That nigga's wild anyway.
yeah, I would,
Because,
I don't know. You know what I mean?
listen,
Touch him.
listen.
But
On everything I love, nigga. You can't even come to me with that. Cop, lawyer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, how did we get to this point?
Yeah, how we get to this point? Yo, thank you. How we get here, man? How we get here?
I'm kind of familiar with the procedure.
Hold on, what was he facing though? Like, what was he?
Yeah, like how we get here?
But let's just say hypothetically 25. Let's hypothetically say 25 years. You facing 25, and you got a dead homie that you could pin that on. You ain't getting them no time.
Nah. Cause listen, I'm playing the whole shit out. Yo, you gotta make up a whole fucking story to pin some shit on a nigga that ain't do it.
But maybe, wait. But let's say this. All right, so let me give you this scenario.
Like,
Let's say y'all actually did that shit together, right?
Well,
Y'all
yeah.
actually
Well, that's
did that
what
shit together.
I think I know where you going.
But if y'all actually did that shit together and you did it, right? Y'all got away with it for now. You know what I mean? In the course of street shit, he died, right? Now, boom.
Yeah.
You get hit with the John.
Nah, if we did it,
Nah, I'm gonna be very specific. You in the car, you hop out that motherfucker and bang out, jump back in the car, y'all peel off. You know he didn't do it, but
I don't know what that means. I don't know what
He said pinning on the dead nigga.
Nah, I'm just saying in the car, we jump out, bang out.
no, we didn't do
I know
anything.
we
You
did.
banged out. You banged out. Y'all knew what y'all. Yo, let's go handle that. You know what I'm saying? And you bang out. Y'all got away with it.
Listen, you keep this. Listen.
He-
Word is we.
Okay. So in that
If you
situation,
complicit with the crime, you either go to jail or take it to the grave.
okay.
I took mine to the grave.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
I took mine to the grave.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. Different. I don't know.
If you see it different,
That's different.
then that's different.
That's different.
Niggas is
That's
doing it,
different.
so obviously niggas feel that way.
It's like I said, it's a complex because, like I just said, it's the street side of it, and then you got to feel with the civilian side of it because it's your family and your friends that your lady, you know what I'm saying, that got to deal with that. Like, damn, he really did that shit.
Yo, but just think though, just think though, Jake, how fucked up a nigga you really gotta be to do that shit.
But hold on, you don't gotta be on.
No, you gotta be a fucked up nigga to be like, yo, I'm ready to get out of the case. I'm blaming it on the dick, man. Fuck that. That's a fucked up.
Yeah.
It is.
And that's actually true situations. Cause I'm like, yo, I don't think that was what T.I. was doing. I think it might have been something different. I don't know the situation, but I'm not sure.
So
if they both was there.
What would be acceptable to you?
None of it.
Because I'm saying, you said I
None
don't
of
think
it.
that's what he was trying to do. I mean,
No, I'm what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like what what I'm saying is, I'm like, nah, that ain't cool to do that at all. What I'm saying, I'm thinking, you saying like if y'all both was there at the scene of the crime, what if he wasn't at the scene of the crime and he just trying, telling on him to get out? you know, like nah.
This is me, right? I'm only speaking on me. I had a conversation with my mom. bro, we was in a situation like, nigga, tell on me, nigga, so you can get out. That's my last gift to you. Now, still getting more and more in depth into the dialogue and the topic, and what you saying, and hearing some other people saying like, yo, that shit go to the family. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I was just.
So you saying that you proposed
And
that?
I told him.
Like, yo, if something happened to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead and.
Man, get the fuck out.
Would you do that for a nigga though? Would you?
What?
Would you
Take
do?
the rap for a nigga?
No. Would you do like if you like? Let's say.
It gotta be my nigga.
Let's say.
That's got to be the situation that T.I. was in, though. That situation is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
If let's say y'all handle something, right? You know what I mean? And y'all got an agreement, yo, man. One of us go, man. We'll just take the, you know.
Yeah, I
we
would
can-
take the rap for a nigga. Yeah, I would take. Yeah. I definitely.
So you as the deceased, you'd be okay with that. I mean,
No,
not
nah.
like you have anything to do about it, but
we ain't gonna have a conversation
a
about
pre-
this.
no, I'm talking about a prearrangement. A prearrangement.
Nah.
We already talked.
Nah, listen, it's certain. I'm saying like it's certain one of our homies. Like it's because it's different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm with different niggas, you know what I mean? We done already had that talk. You know what I mean? If it's messy like that, like yo, all right. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? All right. You know what I mean? But that's not. Yeah, that's. You know what I mean? But it ain't no. It ain't no. Listen, listen, dog.
Oh no, yeah, that's terrible.
I'm telling you right now.
That shit is weird.
Dana and Janine will never have to hear me say some shit while you did. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That shit affect them. Like, huh?
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
That's crazy, man. I just.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even thought of no shit like that though. When I saw it, I was like, that's an anomaly. But then I saw it again. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Now you did up your homie. They shouldn't even look at me the same. They shouldn't even look at me the same. Just for saying I did that. Just for saying I did that. I'm like, you a weirdo. That's what they're gonna say. You a weird. They don't come around here no more. You a weirdo. That's what they gonna say. You's a weirdo.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be saying.
You blamed it on my husband, and he did
He said
it.
he had a dream about
He
it.
did it. Going.
You probably did that shit. You probably did that shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's getting sketchy. Now it's getting sketchy.
Like how lawyer called? That's what he said.
Like you said,
He said his lawyer came to him though.
Oh.
As a lawyer, I probably would suggest that. Because as a lawyer, my job as a lawyer to get my client off.
Yeah.
You have to
A
give
brilliant
him all-
idea as an attorney. Hey,
You
look,
have to
man.
give him all the joints.
Hey, look,
Yeah, hey, man, are you trying to go home?
You trying to do these football numbers or?
You a cold-blooded individual.
Like you just said, he came up with a whole story. That's what snitches do. They come up with it.
Yeah, you had. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how the situation. Like you said, they could have been together,
Concocted.
or you could have just.
Somebody-
Or I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
He got the joints from such and such.
Nah.
And he went such and such over there. Nah, just nigga, no,
Nah.
yeah, nigga.
Just show me the paperwork.
Like you fucked up. That's a fucked up individual. But like I said, we don't know how you know what I mean, how the situation played out, and you a fucked up individual for throwing that shit out there like that.
Yeah.
Basically throwing him under the bus.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, he ain't throw him under the bus. You dug the grave up.
Was that his cousin?
Yeah, he said his cousin.
First cousin.
Hey, he caught. So it made it cool because he talked to him in the bed.
Kirk Cousins. His cousin.
They said, man, that's how I made it seem like it was cool. Man, it was cool. I talked to him. He said,
Word?
yeah, shit. I talked to him.
I'm dead.
His hand, though. I talked to him.
I'm
He said, go
dead.
ahead. If it's going to get you out your case, go ahead. What?
I heard that. This all right.
His cousin ain't no street nigga.
Now, Phil, that's the snitch.
His cousin ain't no street nigga. I'm going to say it like that.
Okay.
Because then Nigga, you already took it to the grave. You telling on yourself? In the afterlife? Man, get the fuck out of here, T.I.
Right.
You weirdo. You weirdo.
Expeditiously.
You ain't no real nigga.
Hey, Phil, get his ass out here expeditiously.
Man,
You said came out of here.
expeditiously. Yeah. Come on, man.
Get that nigga out of here.
Yo, niggas looked
Oh,
at him
shit.
all crazy too, trying to play it off. Yeah, nobody know about that. I bet nobody didn't know about that, but the police and the DA, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Ain't nobody know about that. I bet they did.
About that, John.
Your cousin did. He knew. He knew he had a case in the afterlife.
I knew it was
Like, damn, I got a case down here.
yeah, success.
This nigga.
Yeah, the success.
Hey, yeah, I'm still going to court. I can't even relax. I can't even sleep.
We got the
I'm still
success.
in booking.
Hey, nigga, yo, you weird, T.I.
Booking.
Yo, you weird for that. Yo, you weird for that,
Yeah,
man.
you know you fucked up.
That was like,
Yeah, he definitely fucked up.
yeah, that's just weird.
Niggas gonna bring his crime stopper video back out.
You build a dossier, son.
100 by Phil, nigga.
Oh, yes, he is.
Say,
Yes, he is.
Oh,
I told
my
you he was
God.
snitching.
who,
He said when he did that Crime Stoppers, that 1-800 crime, he said to stop
Yeah,
crime
whack
in
on-
said
whack
stop
on
crime in the
run this
ATL. Call 1-800 Crime Stoppers. Is that snitching?
Whack gonna run crazy with that one.
Oh, Live City alley.
yo,
Is that snitching?
Yeah.
Is
Be-
that snitching?
B. Myers said on some real shit, ain't no way you getting a year and a day with 7 previous felonies and military style hardware.
He told on his cousin.
Hey man, I made it all right.
He told on his
Nah, ain't no way. Shout out to B. Myers, man. Shout out to B. Myers, man.
Yo, first I think it's that time, man. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the evening. Let's get into some NFL action, baby. We got to recap. We got to recap. We got to recap some things, man. We got to see where we landed, man. We got to see where we landed. Interesting weekend of football. Week 13 in the NFL. Give us some rides. Sounds so smooth. Don't you love it, man? Put you in the mood. Visions of Bronco Nagurski, Lester Haynes, Dick Butkus. Yeah. God, I love it.
Shout out to OGT Warren, man.
What up, T. Warren? What's going on, bro?
Big Ox.
600 East 5th BVD. I need a t-shirt, bro.
Building.
I need a t-shirt.
This building, man.
I need one of them t-shirts, man. I'm official tissue, baby. I lived it.
E-way.
Need that shirt though. But interesting weekend football.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So at the top of the slate, we had the Thursday night game. The Bills beat the Patriots 24-10. Thoughts on that game? Who did you go with that game?
I know I went with the Bills, man. I knew the
Yeah,
Patriots.
I think we both went Bills.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't.
We went sucker.
Yeah,
We
the
went straight
Patriots
chalk.
couldn't muster up enough. Oh,
Thoughts on the game, bro? Bills Patriots.
Oh, I know the Bills was going to win.
Next game, Packers Bears. Packers win 28-13. I think we both went Packers. We both went chalk on that one. That was easy. That was an easy one. That was a gimme.
Yeah, Justin Fields ain't play.
Yeah, that was an easy gimme. Steelers Falcons. Steelers prevailed 19-16 over the Falcons. You
I
funky
went-
ass Falcons.
I went motherfucking Falcons.
Funky
Goddamn,
ass Falcons. I picked the Falcons.
goddamn Kenny Two Gloves.
Kenny Two Gloves. You a diss Kenny
I
Two
saw
Gloves
it,
too.
yeah, he in the groove. He in the groove.
He dissed Kenny Two Gloves. I
Goddamn
said
Kenny
I like
Two
Kenny
Gloves.
Two Gloves, but I think I'm gonna go Falcons at home. But they
I like Kenny Two
they screwed me on that one.
Yeah.
beat the Jets in a very good fucking game,
Yes, it
man.
was.
We had
Yes, it
Cousin B,
was.
and Cousin B was under the impression that they was going to run the Jets, and that did not fucking happen. That did not happen.
That was a good game.
That was a very good fucking
That
game.
was a good game.
Very good game.
That was a good game.
The
Yes,
Vikings
it
pull
was.
another one out.
Yeah,
The Vikings pull another one out.
10-2 Vikings.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think their coach can
yeah. White Mike almost did it again.
coach. Salaya.
Robert Saleh.
The big Ox
Solid.
said the Patriots and the Bears should have covered. They must have fucked up the church's money, man.
He did what he was supposed to do, man. He pulled the
White
plug.
Mike.
He pulled the plug on that Zach Wilson shit. He do because you can't just let the season go by fucking around with that nigga. I don't care how high a draft pick he is. You had a schedule. You should be winning right now.
He was with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
5-2.
Yeah.
With
Next-
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
But Zach, the wheels fell off that thing, man. He succumbed to success.
He lost the locker room, man. They wasn't having that bullshit no more. Yeah, he lost the locker room. It was like
Well,
you
you got
couldn't
niggas-
go out there and lead men with what the
Yeah.
fuck you was putting down
got
in the
niggas
press
doing interviews
conferences,
talking
man. You
about-
couldn't do that.
Boy asked Elijah Moore. He was like, "So what do you think is going wrong?" He was like, "Oh, I don't know, man. I don't get the ball. He don't throw me the ball." I was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah, it's over."
You can't be a Mormon one year and be in New York the next year. It ain't gonna.
Niggas run into the sideline, snapping on the coach, like, "Man, get this nigga out of here."
Yo,
work out, man.
yo, I mean, I don't know if he turned out or not, man.
Broadway Zach.
I didn't think he was the guy, man. I was like, I don't know if he that
NFL
dude,
is,
man. You know.
Tape look
You
good.
ball out there. You don't
Yeah.
give a fuck or nothing when you play sports out
Yeah,
there.
you can't. Yeah, all you can do
All
is
day is picked up, all and out.
He went to that pro day, man, threw that 60-yard bomb on the
Yeah,
rollout.
He wasn't fucking.
Yeah, he threw that 60.
Yeah, I just
You got
told you why
he got no
was picked up.
low on testosterone
Got
right
to New
now.
York. Man, you see when he got to New York, they said he fucked all his mom friends.
oh my god, ho, say
Yo.
that again. Ho.
What? Yo, you seen that shit, right? Yo.
Way to go, Zach.
Yeah, that's what yo. Listen, that's when he was like, yo, he the man. Like, yo, they was like, okay, Zach Wilson, okay, that's the New York shit to do. Fuck all your mom friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's
Got
the
a
New-
cougar zoo.
Hey,
Yeah, but yo, listen, like you said, coming from that Mormon shit to New York.
Hey, I've been wanting to do something to you so bad, Miss Bonnie. God
See,
damn.
Shout out to Zach Wilson, man.
Listen,
Damn. I was
Shout out to
loving
Zach
when y'all
Wilson.
used to come over, y'all be sitting by the pool and the sunshine would be glistening, and my mom always be making me clean and stuff out the pool. You know, I'd be looking, Miss Bonnie. God.
That's better than any of your football
that
stats.
shit
Zach.
cool out Utah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Come on,
That's
do
what-
it, Johnny.
He waited till you got to New York to let loose.
Oh, busy. Nigga.
I'm a BYU Cougar killer, motherfucker.
Literally.
Cougar slayer.
Moving on. We got the Jaguars and the Lions. The Jaguars.
I thought the Jags was going to get
I
them.
So
thought
did
the
you. I picked the Lions. I said
Fuck.
Lions beat the shit out of them.
Mm.
Lions playing well. It's 40-14. They beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
They like third in the league in school.
Yeah, they beat the shit down their leg. Yeah. Next game, we got the Titans. The Eagles beat the Titans 35-10.
That's the
We both picked that one,
Did
right?
you see when he knocked the ball out? Burks.
Oh yeah.
When they knocked him out.
Oh,
He was
nah.
concussed.
Touchdown catch.
Yeah, he was
Man,
concussed.
he was stuck. The ball was stuck.
Yeah, he held-
Like touchdown.
I don't know if he held on to it or whether it was
Listen,
just muscle
this shit
memory.
like this. Nigga, he was knocked out with the
Yeah,
ball.
he
in
was-
the end
Oh,
zone.
oh yeah, that shit, yeah.
Good catch though, young.
Ooh, yeah, that was a
Good
great
catch.
Hey, yo, did you see when
Concentration.
on AJ
Or muscle
Brown
memory. One of them. I don't know. I don't know if he was in control of
on his
faculties.
touchdown catch, he ran a out, and then when he turned upfield, he just totally ran over the cornerback.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, that was wild. I was like,
Hey,
damn,
son, man,
okay,
come
I
on
guess.
over here, man. Ice up, son.
I guess.
Yeah, he already beat him on the move. He was going to coming back.
Yep.
Ran him over.
Ready, smooth over. Whoa, little guy, what you doing? You know.
Deshaun the Fondelier and the
How you
Browns
doing?
defeat the
Good, though.
Texans.
Say it again.
Deshaun the Fondelier.
Ooh.
Fondelier.
Ooh.
Defeat the Texans 27-14. We both got that right. You right. Yeah.
Mm.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah.
The
I
Texans,
thought,
man.
I thought he would have a better game.
I didn't. That nigga was
Yeah.
bruh. That nigga ain't played in 2 years. I mean, he's not rusty, but he rusty on the field. I mean, clearly,
I just thought
his hand was busy doing other things, fondoliering.
The fiddler.
Commanders and the Giants play to a tie in MetLife Stadium.
Hey yo,
right.
It's not a loss.
That's about right. That's about right. They like the same team.
It's not a loss.
They like the same.
I swear that loss
Not a loss.
is gonna get both of y'all in. It's gonna
Not a
get both
loss.
of y'all in the playoffs. That loss.
Hey, it's not
I
a loss.
see it. I
I'll
see
take
it.
it.
Y'all like the same team.
I'll take it. We're gonna beat the shit out of them Sunday night.
Only
though.
thing y'all got receivers. They don't.
We're gonna beat the shit out of them Sunday night. We're going on a bye. We're gonna get right. Hopefully they'll get some, hopefully they will get some more offensive continuity, fix the red zone woes. We should have fucked them up though. Jumped out on them 10-0 and just, I don't know. This motherfucker
Giants
just
good.
Giants solid. We solid. Two solid teams.
Man, I thought they shot their load a couple weeks ago. I know they don't have nothing left after this time.
Well, you got to remember though, they haven't won a game in 3 weeks. So
That's what I'm saying.
they didn't lose last week, but they haven't won a game in 3 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. They still under than me. I'm like, I think they definitely.
Giants is good. They solid.
It's solid team.
They
It's solid.
be in the games. They'll be getting red out the gym.
Yeah,
you know
solid
what I'm
team.
saying?
I'm looking at them like,
Solid team.
baby, hand me the wet rag.
Moving on.
Hand me the wet rag.
Broncos, Ravens. I wonder if we got this score right too, because we both said this is gonna be
Yeah,
a
it
shitty
was
score game.
stupid looking game,
10-9.
man.
They'd have blew them out if Lamar would have played.
10-9.
If Lamar
But
would
the
have
Broncos
played.
actually have a fairly decent defense. That's why their games always so ugly.
If Lamar would have played, that shit would have been like 28-9.
Oh,
Pick that one though, right? Because there's no way,
yeah.
no way one of us is gonna pick the Broncos.
I've been stopped believing Russ. His cooking skills.
Russ can't cook.
Yeah.
Russ can't cook.
Russ
Need
can't
to
cook.
Sierra. Need
Yo.
to cook it to Sierra.
Yo.
Once Future sold that his catalog, you know.
Yo,
It's-
listen, this
e-
looks bad
everybody-
on his resume, though,
Everybody
like,
just keep calling him Sierra husband. I'm like,
You can't
damn,
cook.
cuz you can't cook, Sierra husband.
Did we? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did we overvalue that offensive roster? Maybe
What?
the Broncos roster. Did we overvalue the Broncos roster?
Nah, I can
Nah,
definitely
it's the
say
style of play.
I could
It'd be the style of play because you see the style of play in Seattle ain't changed. It's still Geno Smith is throwing bombs to Tyler Lockett, to D.D. West. You know what I'm
DK
saying?
Metcalf.
That's Westbrook. I mean that's Russell Wilson game. Throw it up, let them find it, and they catch
50
it. That's all
balls.
Tyler Lockett and them was doing.
I
when they played with him.
I really think, man, he out this motherfucker looking real unfamiliar, man. For real, man. I don't think he is. I put it like this: if he was playing like this in Seattle, if this was the Russell Wilson that would have showed up in Seattle, he would be like, yo, they would have been like, man, put Geno fucking Smith in, man. Like, yo, you look like stink out this motherfucker, man. He looks
You know how you always do the
He
fix,
did
man.
the 1-2-1-2.
You know how you do the fix,
He looks
man.
bad, man.
Throw it up.
Fucking Tyler
And
down there
Tyler
somewhere.
Lockett to come out of nowhere.
Yo,
The
but
same shit he doing right now.
Ain't nothing changed in Seattle.
but yo,
That's what I'm saying.
but Jerry Judy isn't. He's not DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that goes back to my question. Did we overvalue that roster?
I didn't think they was this. I guess I did overvalue them a little bit because I didn't think they was this motherfucking bad.
Well, shit, we got to give some respect to Tyler Lockett too, because Tyler Lockett is very underrated.
Yes,
but
he
his
is.
production
Yes,
is
he
crazy.
is. Yes, he is.
His
He's
production is
pretty
crazy.
goddamn good.
Them niggas good.
Hell yeah, them
That's what
motherfuckers
he
is
said.
good.
No
Good.
more. You ain't got Pete Carroll shielding you no more.
Mm.
Man, them
Moving
niggas
on.
was good, nigga.
49ers defeat the Dolphins 33-17.
I picked the
Jimmy
Dolphins.
G went out with the stinky leg
We
though.
lost that game.
I picked the Dolphins.
But
I don't
we
think
alluded
it
to that
was-
though. We said the cross country travel might fuck with them.
I
The
don't-
weather wasn't an issue. It was the cross country
I
travel.
don't really think it was a total. You know, what I mean, we was out 2 offensive linemen, not to make no excuse. 2 stars.
They got the 2 or 2. They got the 2.
So yeah, they got.
They got the
That's why I
two.
said they got 2, so that
Yeah,
was
they got the
a
two.
factor.
Yeah, they
But like I said, we were still in the game going into the final minutes.
Yeah, last play.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they got the fumble happened. You know what I'm saying? It was a 23-17 game.
They messed my team.
You know what I'm saying? So
Against my team.
I still got confidence in us. You know what I mean? I still got confidence in us. Yeah, I like the Dolphins.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're a Niner fan. Yeah.
Ooh, shots
I
fired.
get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Mm.
So we got the next game. We got the Seahawks and the Rams. Seahawks prevailed 27-23 over the Rams. No surprise there. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna hold that one up in purgatory because I'm not sure.
You went Rams.
I did. I did.
You went Rams.
No. Now I'm glad you said that. I did say Rams, and then I said, nah, never mind, man. They ain't got nobody on the fucking field anyway.
Man, I was like, yo, man, I don't know who the fuck they had, man.
Where was the one that was
Travel plays Gino already.
Chargers Raiders. Raiders pulled that thing out 27-20.
I said I
I
wasn't.
picked the Chargers, but we
I
was
picked
talking
Raiders.
to Snake. We was talking to Snake. Said, yo, you know what, man? This one feels weird because he was the one like, nah, we can't win that game. But I went with the line, and I figured the Chargers. But I said, you know what, man? They're not really playing
That
well.
was
And
a
I
good game,
was piggybacking off your philosophy about the guy, and I was like, it's winning time, and you have never made the playoffs.
They look good with the weapons back though, with Keenan Allen and them back though.
Man, too
24
much
points. I
too
mean,
little
20
to say goodbye.
That ain't
It's
really.
not.
a lot.
It's
That
just,
ain't really.
man. Look,
That thing's supposed to be high.
I have less faith in Justin Herbert than I do Derek Carr.
Yeah,
That's what I
pretty
was.
much.
Yeah, I was like, you're.
And this is the time of the season where you.
And he better than everybody
towards
on
the
all them
playoffs.
teams. So.
Next game we got. This was a great one, man. Chiefs Bengals.
I
Chiefs,
got that one
Bengals.
wrong. I went
Yeah,
Chiefs,
yeah,
but I
you
knew it
did.
was pretty much come down
I had
to
the
you know.
Bengals. Let's
You
go.
did. You
I thought
did.
I thought the Bengals would have handled them though. I thought the Bengals was going
Nah,
to
I
handle
knew it
them
was
a little
going to
bit
be
more.
close. It
But you
wasn't
know, I
going
won
down
the
like
shit.
that.
I got it right. I got it right though.
I think I seen something, man. Kansas City can be good, but I don't think they have the requisite receivers, man, to really win a Super Bowl. It had with their team presently constituted, man. I actually said it would probably be the best team to benefit the most from getting Odell Beckham. I think they could use him, you know, if he was the back to somewhat of the Odell Beckham
We'll
of
get back to
old.
that a little
Because I'm
bit.
like Mikael Hardman, who was injured. That's not it. Montez Scantling, that's not it.
Valdez Scantling.
Juju Smith-Schuster, he gonna give you a catch, and then he's gonna probably get concussed. And I'm like, yo, that's just not gonna be enough. Sky Moore, that's not enough. It seems like he catches a bunch of balls, but he catches like one ball a game. Like, damn.
Can I ask you this though?
I'm listening.
Maybe Joe Cool just got this motherfucker number, right?
I fuck with Joey B, man. I fuck with Joey B.
Joey B ain't. I mean, Joey B, this is 3 straight. 3 straight against them. I mean, do we jump out the ledge and start poking holes in the Chiefs? Or do we look at the opponent and say, well, you know, they kind of got you. They got something for your ass.
Well, I look at the Chiefs like they only mustered up, 17 points against the Colts. You know what I'm saying? And like, y'all probably pretty much any Andy Reid team is going to be leaning on their offense. You guys have to score. And as great as your quarterback is, the wide receivers ain't good enough to consistently succeed.
They can't win you games.
Nah, not high elite level games. I don't think that's enough. That's not going. I don't think that's going to be enough to beat Buffalo.
That's still
now
that's
that I
still my
see it
AFC
now, I'm
West
like,
prediction. And honestly, I still got them. I'm still ride with my pick. That was my pick because I don't see anything really that scares me to the point where they're gonna get knocked off early. I still think it's gonna be in the championship game where it's gonna be them and whoever else.
I mean, that's fair. You ain't got to argue me down, but I definitely see some teams that are comparable.
See some holes.
I mean, they holes that not everybody can take over.
Well, but
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you
concern.
playing. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you playing.
I'm concerned when they let Tyreek Hill go.
I say,
You know what it is? We talking about Kansas City.
mm-hmm.
I think are they the number 1 seed right now in the AFC?
No,
No.
Buffalo is.
Okay, they got them
Bills.
by like a game or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
half
it's
a
a game.
It's
game.
not far.
But the mental,
What it is if
Mentally,
they
they-
if they get that number 1 seed and that home field, it's tough to win in Kansas City. That be the thing.
I put it well.
Mahomes gonna make that play.
Joe Burrow is winning in Kansas City and beat them. So
Joe Burrow, though, it's looking like, aside from the Chiefs, you know what I mean? Like
I said I like Joe.
he's looking,
I like
he's
him.
looking for the Chiefs.
I like Joe. He's looking.
I like Joey.
But it's just a lot because you,
A lot
like you
can
said,
happen.
the Chiefs, the Cincinnati might got the Chiefs number, but can they beat the Bills?
Yeah, that's what
You know
that's what I'm saying. You know, that's
Shit
it's
like that, it would be different.
they
like
licking
that.
their chops when the Chiefs
'Cause I
come
think-
around, but
I think the Chiefs could beat the Bills, but I don't think
shit, you might run into
Cincinnati could beat-
Miami
you know
or some
what I'm
shit
saying?
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Might
shit
it
like
might be
that.
one of them sort of things where
Right.
it's like you looking over there, and a motherfucker clip you. So I don't know. Moving on. Colts Cowboys. Cowboys wins 54-19. Does that say more about the Cowboys or less about the Colts?
Let's say less about the Colts.
Yeah, less about the Colts. Actually, if it was
actually
only,
a good game.
I was going to say it was actually a good game.
Yeah, this was a good game
It-
going into the fourth quarter.
Then Matt
Cowboys are a
Ryan
momentum
started
team,
coughing it
bro.
up.
They're a
Yeah,
momentum team.
yeah.
Yeah, once shit start going bad for you, they got playmakers. I give them that. They got
Hey,
playmakers.
But I ain't mad at y'all. That's what you're supposed to do to them. They start giving y'all the balls
Yeah,
you take.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They're
Eat
very
them up, young.
Yeah, but we talking about
Yeah, but it was 21-19.
189 yards, 100 and some yard Dak Prescott.
Ooh, where is my brother be mad at? I know right now. He's like, you know I don't know this
where that
motherfucker,
nigga
man.
at.
Where the fuck is this motherfucker be mad at,
I know
man?
where that nigga at.
Fuck this
Let me
motherfucker.
find out. Nigga.
Fuck this motherfucker be mad at me because he'll look. You know I don't like that damn Dak Prescott, man.
Bear has some footage,
Ooh.
And the last game, the Monday night game, the Saints and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers win 17-16. Town Terrific does it again. He actually was crazy. Won a game twice. Good job, Tom. I mean, that division
Yeah, I
is
expect
terrible.
the Saints, yes.
That division is terrible, man.
Yeah.
That division is
Yeah, that was a
terrible.
put them
And it's crazy
names in the hat.
If
We both got them last two games right?
Atlanta gonna make it.
That was kind of easy. One.
Yeah, I
The
went- I
Cowboys and the Bucks. Okay, I think we both got them right. OBJ, where the fuck OBJ going?
I don't look like nowhere.
Niggas, it's all of a sudden like the health concern kind of reared its ugly head. Like
so
niggas
they
is
getting
like,
tested.
it was like they can't. The motherfuckers was like they can't really see and work out or nothing. So they like he can't help me right now. I need niggas gonna help me right now.
Yeah, well, they said he went to Dallas today, and they don't like how the shit go.
Jerry pumped the brakes on that shit real quick.
Yeah, hey man.
Jerry pumped the brakes on that shit.
You know he probably won a couple of hours.
Yeah, Jerry pumped the brakes on that.
He,
The money ain't even really the issue.
from
think.
what
It's
I
just
from what I
the
see,
availability. I think it's the availability.
from what
You
I
know
yeah,
what I'm
from
saying?
what I seen, man. From that
But Jerry is you too.
These niggas
from that
suiting up
injury,
like
he-
late December.
from that injury he got, like
I don't know
he
if
ain't.
gonna be ready till
He not
next
ready.
year.
He's not ready. That happened in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl ain't even coming up for another couple months.
It's January.
So February.
Yeah, February. I'm sorry.
January.
February.
February. So OBJ, Jerry Jones said himself. He said, man, he probably wouldn't even be able to help us till next year. And then, you know what I'm saying? Actually, they got some cap issues or cap questions next year that they're going to have to make. They can't make no decision now on some money next year about a player who can't even help until next year. I don't really see that happening. Now, I don't know if that's a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? Jerry
That could
Jones
be
is
okay.
a,
Yeah, that's a good point.
you
That's a
know,
good point.
but at the same time, everybody else brought him in. If he ain't work out for them, he ain't work out for nobody else. If it looks shitty, if they couldn't see his knee or see nothing for them, nobody else is like, well, shit.
Well, the
Can't
cap
help
gets
us
bigger
either.
next year. Cap gets much bigger next year, so that you get the benefit of that. So
Well,
salary cap increases next year.
he probably gonna need all of that with all them motherfucking high paid players, which I ain't mad at. Get all of y'all get your money, please do.
I think the ship sailed, man, because I really don't think he's healthy. He's not going to be able to play this year, and nobody at that point, nobody really cares because it's like, all right, why go after him when I can just go into free agency or go into the offseason
So
and get something I
my
know.
thing is with the injury he had, was they expecting him to play this year?
I think
Yes.
I think
Yes. I think they were.
You were hopeful. I mean, if you needed a
think they
wide
were.
receiver and you one of those teams that think that, all you just need is some explosive plays on the outside, yeah, those were the teams I was thinking he was ready. But like if you a team that you ain't going to win the Super Bowl, but you feel like, okay, if he's healthy, he might be able to help me next year.
Now, I was a motherfucker thinking, I was like, they may be a little bit premature, but maybe he could help them the last couple games in the playoffs. But today I was like, oh, they talking about he wouldn't even be ready until January.
Yeah, you can't just
Like, dog, they got to make it to January.
Yeah, you pick this motherfucker and don't even make it. Swoop in.
I seen you that was like Percy Harvin, and he was a whole.
Yeah, you can't. That might be a wrap for OBJ.
Percy Harvin had a situation with him. I want to say he had like migraines, if I'm mistaken, or
Yeah, bad migraines. Yeah, Percy had bad migraines.
no, it wasn't nothing like that. But they're pretty debilitating if you have them bad. But it
Much
came
love
from
to you,
something
bro.
too, and he got that. I think he got that taken
That's
care
why I
of.
was like,
Much
the
love to you.
ACL, they like he coming back.
Who?
OBJ. You know what I'm saying?
Got that thing in the Super Bowl.
Like,
You got carted off in the Super Bowl.
like, I don't know.
It's the second one too.
Yeah, but Dallas said something.
So as far as right now, week 13, we going into week 14. Give me your MVP ladder. Give me your three guys. MVP ladder. Who you got, Jake? Give me three guys. Who your MVP? Three guys. Who's your MVP ladder? And number, I need them from your favorite to your least favorite. Well, your favorite to right now. NFL MVP.
Man, NFL, jeez, we. Get some cats in the ball. Jalen Hurts,
Okay.
one. Oh, man. Dang, it's tough. I like Jalen Hurts. I like what Patrick Mahomes is doing.
Okay. Give me one more.
I like what Patrick Mahomes is doing. And Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa. Wow, that's a homer pick.
Yes, it is.
That's a homer pick. God
Yes, it
damn, if I
is.
ever seen one.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yes, it is.
I like the hey man. I like the hey. Look, I love I love the homerism.
The closer.
32 teams, 32 fans. I can dig it. We got our hey. I can dig it. Who you got?
They gave it to Von Miller. They gave it to
I go with Patty Mahomes.
Number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts
Okay.
and Tyreek Hill.
Reek Hill. Okay. Who you got, Fresh?
Jalen Hurts, Patty Mahomes,
And hope. I'm back.
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons.
I want to have an alternate because he got injured. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because he was balling out of control.
I'm gonna go similar to your ladder, but I'm gonna switch two guys. I got Lamar, Patrick, and Tyreek. Now, I'm gonna say this. Reek could fall off that next week with a
They play the Chargers.
I mean, I'm expecting a track meet. I'm expecting a track meet. So Chargers they allow a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, they'll show him score 35, but give up 38.
Yeah. So I mean, should be a big game. But yeah, I think. I mean, that's a dark horse because we know they ain't giving that shit to no wide receiver for the most part, man. Yeah, that's some rare shit, but he's performing right now, man. That nigga has like what he got 12 touchdown catches.
That's Patty Mahomes, how valuable he is.
He got like, well, Patty Mahomes, all right, man. Patty Mahomes, them niggas is Patty Mahomes every big head of
Mahomes my number one. But I'm just saying,
But he ain't got that
What I'm
special play. He ain't got that
saying
special piece.
ask Patty Mahomes how valuable he is.
Yeah, man, it's
That's
not.
my number one.
It's not a motherfucker out there
That's
that's going to get better by losing Tyreek Hill. And it was only a few people that could really unlock Tyreek Hill ultimate level. And that was Patrick Mahomes. I swear to you. I mean, Tua doing this thing with him. When you start catching some of them long bombs, I'm like, yeah, you really doing it on Patty Mahomes level. Huh? I'm just saying, man, the cheetah, don't nobody get better by losing him. And everybody get better by getting him.
Yeah, I got to give it to Jalen Hurts. I can honestly say Jalen Hurts hasn't had a bad game all year, like a stinker. He had one of them 3-4 interceptions game. No,
Sure didn't.
You said Lamar.
No, not Lamar.
You did say you said Lamar number one.
Didn't need Lamar. Absolutely not. Nah.
Yeah, you said you did say Lamar.
Because I went with your order. You said
you said
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did say Lamar.
I meant Jalen Hurts. If I said Lamar, my bad. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't got Lamar anywhere on my ladder. If anybody, I would have Josh Allen above Lamar, and I would have Joey B ahead of Lamar, and then Lamar. But I wouldn't have Lamar. I wouldn't have Lamar in my top 5.
Stephon Diggs.
He don't got the requisite.
Happened to Josh Allen.
Absolutely.
I want to say he's probably the number one.
He would have been the same Josh Allen as the first year.
I think Stephon Diggs is the number one wide receiver in the league right now.
I gotta go with Tyreek.
The Don Gaga.
I gotta go with Tyreek statistically and for what he's doing right now. Because it's technically a 3-man race with Jettis,
Justin Jefferson,
Tyreek Hill. But the numbers, Tyreek Hill got more catches, more yards, and more touchdown catches than all.
Justin Jefferson. Just he 2 and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you look,
Yeah,
2 ain't 1.
Yeah,
2 ain't 1. So I mean, and not to
two
mention
and
that, here's the
everything.
killer. Here's the kicker with that. He also got another nigga that's top 15 in catches and yards.
He's number 3 in catches.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, but
Waddle.
Tyreek Hill got a motherfucker who's top 20 in catches. So and top 20 in yards on his team. So for you to have 90 catches, damn near 1,300 yards and 12 TDs, and you got another nigga who's pretty much among the league leaders, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Man, we may have to give a little bit more love to Tua with that going down.
Yeah, that could very well change.
Real MVP, he like number 5.
Yeah, that could because it's
You know what I'm
fluid.
saying?
You know,
man, I got flavors out here. You want,
it's
you want
fluid.
this
It's
guy, you
definitely
want this
fluid.
guy. They got catches, they got touchdowns, they
I
got
will
yards.
I'll say this. I think that would be a very, very real argument. Had he not missed those couple of games, it would be a real argument. Because of course now
it's still about 5 games left though.
But the numbers he would have put up
Yeah.
in those 3 games.
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about
3
possibility
games
of
removed,
between
I said
7
3
and 9
games
touchdowns.
removed. Yeah, that
Between
might be
7 and
bad.
9 more
Right,
touchdowns,
right,
another
right.
800-900 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like I've turned the corner on that dude, man.
I
Like
put, I put it to you like this: let him go out there, and start snapping, doing like some Eric McNair shit. They might like,
pick up.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He really start carrying the team on his back, and he's oh my god, he's making every
he would
play.
never be carrying the team on his back. You got 2 fucking dual threat weapons like
I
that.
mean, nah,
You're not carrying
you know,
the team,
sometimes the
but-
pocket break down
but
and he
here's
shrugs
what
off
happens.
a guy, and
Here's what happens.
I don't know.
If
He might start
Derek
doing
Brayton is
that.
going to cancel each other out as far as the receivers.
It's
So
a
now, of course,
possibility.
the quarterback is a glamour position. He would get it over Tyreek if it came down to it. Quarterbacks is a glamour position. If they go on a hot streak and win, let's say 4 out of the last 5 games or so, and he put up numbers, Tyreek could put up numbers too. But if he put up numbers, they give it to a quarterback before they give it to a receiver.
Well, I mean, in Tua's specific case, he's got a couple dudes really putting up some great fucking years. So I'm like, damn, probably lean more towards Tua. He was like, yo, I got to dish to you. I actually get some other people fed. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit out here. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
With the talent he got out there,
That's
I don't think
exactly
it's
what
any
he's supposed to be
questions.
doing.
I don't think it's any questions anymore, man. It's
it's fine.
he
Man.
silenced all the critics. You know what I mean? Small stature, not a cannon arm, but he compensates with time and precision. Yeah.
Good coaching.
I'll say this, and that's a great point. That's a great point because it's
Yo,
weird.
he keep done.
No.
He keep throwing shots. He keep throwing
here's-
shots over there, man.
It's weird that he said that because check it out.
I was going to ask a question too.
He keep throwing Niner shots. That's a Niner shot.
Which
I know what it is.
which Alabama quarterback would you take now, Tua or Jalen?
Nah, I would still take Tua. And I'll tell you why because I'm never ever in my
Give me
life ever
Hurts.
again.
Would you take right now in the league right now?
And his record's still better than he ain't never lost. He only lost one game ever.
Cool. I
So
think
what you talking about?
I just said, who would you take? Are you
I
saying you would take
You
Tua?
ready to see
There's a
that?
lot of people that would take
He-
Jalen.
he-
Hurts.
I
You ready let me one go be man. My man go hard too. He don't lose.
Yeah, he said take Jalen.
okay.
Hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose a question. Which former Alabama quarterback would you take, Jalen Hurts or Tua? Which one would you take? I'm gonna tell you. It's funny that you brought that up because they mentioned a story about McMichaels. What's his name?
McDaniels.
I'm sorry. He's a weird looking dude. He's like he don't even look like a coach, man. He's a cool motherfucker though. He's a cool nigga on the sidelines though. They said he put together a package of 200 plays, successful plays for Tua, right? On video. He had a video staff put together a package, and they went through the video, and he said, "This is the quarterback that I'm riding with." So, with that being said, yeah, there is a component of coaching there because homeboy that left town was on some bullshit. He was on some, I'll go with him because that's what I got. But it's different when a nigga come in and he like, yep,
It's all coaching.
you my guy. And this is why. You my guy. This is why. Because homeboy was flip-flopping on him. You know what I mean? He have a good game and then he have he'll have some, quarterback struggles and then let's go with one of these dudes. They ran Flores out. He put this guy in. Homeboy off in the stratosphere now. But it takes that. You got that confidence and you got that put the battery in a nigga back. Sometimes they X's and O's. It's about who believe in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about who believe because it's not like we ever said Tua wasn't talented. What the knock is that the injuries and the stature. You know what I mean? The talent was never an issue. Of course, he didn't have the biggest arm, but what we're seeing is the old Drew Brees sort of connotation. Quick release, time throws, accuracy, knowing your offense, knowing where everybody's supposed to be. Shit, big arm don't matter at that point.
I knew he was going to be.
Anticipatory throws.
You know what? I'm not mad at Tua at all for doing all of those things. I know he could do all of those things. You know what kind of just separates it for me just a little bit, and that's the legs. You know what I'm saying? The legs for Jalen Hurts. Actually, that kind of keeps you when he can get down, because I'm like, them games come on TV a lot. You like, oh shit, he takes hits. We're like, oh, he gets down. All right.
He's a big guy, though. He's actually
he kind of a big guy. And I was like, if you have that component to your game, now that you're showing that you can,
you got like some crazy squat record.
you get, like 650 or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
weird.
But now that you're showing that you can succeed from the pocket, you know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous combination. And just by a hair, give me Hurts right now. That's why I had him at number 1. But it was just funny,
I'm gonna say
Alabama.
this. The determining factor for me is that I still want to see Hurts do it outside of the 50-50 ball. And I'm not saying 50-50 ball in a part of football, but I think his ascension is more of a direct correlation with A.J. Brown coming and Devontae Smith, because there is a lot of 50-50 balls on that team. That is a big play fucking team right there.
Right.
That's a big play team, bro.
Hold on. So but to have Devontae Smith and to have AJ Brown on your team, two guys that pretty much AJ Brown wasn't on the team at all last year, and Devontae Smith was hurt, played, so to have those two guys now
He
out
wasn't
there,
this, though. He wasn't this. He wasn't
what
this.
I'm saying,
he was a marginal passer. He was coming into the season with guys.
right? You know what I'm saying?
We
But
did see Tua have success in the NFL.
right, now with him being able to succeed, he looks just as successful as Tua Tagovailoa from the pocket now. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have that last year. Yeah, Devontae.
I don't think he's as good as Tua from the pocket. We can agree to disagree.
And that's fine.
Statistically, yes. We talking about mechanically, and I'm talking about mechanically and that sort of thing. That's two different discussions. Statistically, yeah, they're about equal probably.
Well, I'm just looking at him just doing it. I wasn't looking at statistically. I just was looking at him actually just going out and in the pocket and beating people this year. A lot more, to the liking of what a lot of people say. Well, this is your progression. You're going to have to beat people from the pocket, not just on bootlegs, not just when the plays break down, not just on schedule or playing QB runs.
50 ball is a pass. Shit, I ain't gonna take that.
Yeah, but
it's a pass.
but I'm saying, like, just because you have, certain people out there, that don't mean he is any less of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kirk Cousins throws up a 50-50 ball.
But here's the
difference. That's Justin Jefferson. Like,
here's the difference.
Man, look, man.
Here's the difference.
Somebody got to throw. Somebody got to catch
Kirk
it.
Cousins be successful in other places. He's just not clutch high. But we've seen him put up big numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does. All he does is just pass for big yards until it means something. Jalen Hurts, literally, we have not seen him at this level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen Tua be successful. He just always got hurt. We've seen him be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Did Hurts play with Smith at Alabama?
No. Yeah, he was there.
He was there?
Yeah.
So they got some reps in, right?
No, he wasn't there with the he was there. He was there. Devontae Smith ain't played though.
He just ain't get no reps.
Devontae Smith ain't playing.
Right. I'm just saying, but he got reps in probably, right?
Yeah,
They know each other a little bit, right?
Yeah, they probably know each other.
Look where I'm going at. AJ Brown. Him and Hurts is close friends,
Mm-hmm.
right? So with them three being so close that them 50-50 balls turn to 60-40 balls.
True that. But what he doing with them two don't even compare with Tua doing with Waddle.
Nah, it don't. I mean, not throwing the ball.
Compare.
Not throwing the ball. Yeah, it doesn't compare. Well, I ain't gonna say it don't compare.
It don't compare.
But it's not.
Who's comparing? You said that.
Not. No.
50-50 balls, right? I'm saying that it's a connection they had. I don't care. I'm talking about. I'm taking Jalen Hurts right now. That's my.
Oh yeah, that's what.
I said I like Hurts first. I said his name first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm taking Hurts, and I'm taking him over Tua. Period. He's better than him.
Look. I'm just saying, like, throwing a 50-50 ball. I mean, last year he couldn't throw that same 50-50 ball to either one of those. I mean, either one of those guys. AJ Brown wasn't on the team. Devontae Smith was either hurt or he wasn't this good. So it's kind of like what I'm saying is all these guys are kind of progressing or something is new. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, okay, well, that guy's open, throw him the ball. I got more confidence in my guy than your guy. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't throw it to the other dude, which he ain't doing. But I don't think he's throwing a lot of 50-50 balls either. I think he's throwing them on schedule. I think he's throwing them on schedule.
He's throwing a lot of 50-50 balls?
Nah.
It's a big play. It's a very big play team, man. They
most
go
of
up and get them
a
joints,
lot
bro.
of AJ Brown touchdowns. He jumping with
They
somebody.
go get them joints, bro.
But hey,
But that's
Hey, man, you can see
that's what it,
you know,
but the matchup is if AJ Brown is 1-on-1 on the majority of it's a mismatch, so that's not a 50-50 ball. Nah, I mean you
Jesus Christ, bro.
Bro,
You
you said
know-
it. You
know
said
exactly what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. It means when you throw up a ball, the whole reason why I threw up a 50-50 ball because you're gonna win this matchup 100% of the time. That's what we saying. So you can throw it's a 50-50 ball, feel free. It's never really a 50-50 ball because AJ Brown be winning a lot of them motherfuckers. 50-50 ball on the ground, in the air. You feel what I'm saying? He wins a lot of them. He was a lot of them.
I just like sports.
I don't think you get what I'm saying. I ain't gonna dwell on it though. I'm not gonna dwell on it.
Every deep pass ain't a 50-50 ball. Or are you saying every deep pass is a 50-50 ball?
No, I'm not.
So, because AJ Brown ain't jumping every time.
I didn't say
Devontae, that's what makes it a 50-50 ball. Just one guy on them, near them, and they, because I'm saying, you know, two guys near each other, and they both have it. Damn, Glass man hurt again.
You know what I mean when I say 50-50
Yeah, I know
ball.
what you mean.
A contested catch in traffic, you know, one defender down there, two defenders down there, a 50-50 ball. I'm not talking about a nigga, he got somebody beat by 2-3 steps. That's not a 50-50 ball. I'm talking about bailing a nigga out on 3rd and 10. All right, I'm gonna give my guy a chance. That's a 50-50 ball. Now, of course, you can extrapolate that and say, well, it's not really 50-50 because it's a mismatch. But you know what I mean when I say.
Well, I don't think he throws a lot of 50-50 balls
Okay,
the way
well,
you
we
explain
can
it.
agree to
Okay,
disagree.
got you.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree.
I don't touchdown scene.
Talented player, man. Talented player.
AJ Brown, he talented as a bitch.
Talented player, man.
What's that,
Talented guy. Both
Big
them dudes.
Superman.
Swole Superman.
Swole
I got
Swole
Superman.
Superman.
watch this week.
Swole Superman.
Not too many people can guard Devontae Smith. He's getting off. He can't stick. He's getting open. That's all I'm saying.
Them motherfuckers ain't get open 4 weeks ago.
Man, who they play?
And we beat them motherfuckers. They wasn't getting open
I
that
don't like
way.
the Eagles, so
I didn't say you did.
Yeah, they
but
was
you-
fumbling all kind of shit.
I didn't say you did. I'm
Yes,
just
they
saying
were.
They didn't get open. They
Nah, I'm
wasn't
saying,
getting
nah,
open
it's
that
like
day,
Anthony
and they didn't
Davis
get
got
open the
hurt
week
again.
after that. So they're not unstoppable. They're not unstoppable. You know what I mean? It's ways to beat them. It's ways to guard them.
Yeah, AJ Brown have a good game in that game?
No, he didn't.
I'm just asking.
He didn't have a good game back-to-back weeks.
Okay. That happens, right?
Yeah, it happens. Absolutely. It does happen.
Everybody that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, shit happens to dudes even better than him.
Yeah, I'm right.
He ain't hurt, nigga.
Nah,
Fucking with people.
man.
Let's go with some NBA
Anthony
shit
Davis
first.
left the game with flu-like symptoms. That's what it said.
Damn, nigga, you-
That's what it said. I didn't know. I just saw this hurt ass walking back. I just was like, damn, it's
Here's
hurt.
some NBA music, fresh.
I didn't know it was motherfucking what's one called?
Let's close this out with some NBA shit. We got some NBA action on right now. After the Lakers.
Defeated the Lakers.
Donovan Mitchell went ham, went crazy. Can you do me a favor, bro? Turn my boys on. I need to see my mediocre boys. See my. It's on ESPN. It's the late game on ESPN. It's a doubleheader. I'll turn that shit. Bones great play. Bones great play. Keep it on there. Keep it on there. Anthony Davis, man, is on a tear right now. You selling. You buying or selling Anthony Davis right now? Let's not. Unfortunately, we did.
That was
Got the Bones go crazy tonight, Bones. All right. So you buying or selling? Buying or selling Anthony Davis right now? He's on a tear right now. He's fucking 30s, 4 or 5 points a game, 15 board. He putting up Wilt numbers right now for these last 9 games. Coincided with LeBron James going out. He gets the bulk of the shots, the number 1 option at this point.
I don't know how to feel about that right now because he's prone to injury. So
We're gonna
No,
hold on.
I hope-
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that off the table, right? We're gonna take it off the table. I don't want that to be a number 1 reason why you don't buy it. Give me another reason why you don't buy it, or the main reason you buying it. Because it's very easy to say. I mean, that's my number 1 answer. But let's come on, man. We
nah, well, it wouldn't be no reason for me to buy. Like, he is exceptional talent. And what he doing now, he look a little bit motivated.
Okay.
Knowing that, you know what I mean, like you said, LeBron was out those games, so they was going to the well, giving it straight, you know what I mean, giving it to him, feeding him. And if it ain't no injury, ain't no reason to That's AD. You know what I mean? If no injury, I think they'd be a playoff team. You know what I'm saying? But it's a button there. You know what I'm saying? It's a button there, man. He just gotta stay healthy. If he stay healthy, he top 5 in the NBA.
You believe that he's top 5 in the NBA if he healthy, or are you buying or selling first? You buying or selling, Jake?
Selling.
He said without the injury.
Selling.
Still selling?
I mean, I don't think he can keep up 35 and 15.
Can't keep this.
I
up.
don't think he can keep that up anyway.
12 good. 28.
I don't think
28 and 12 good. 28 and 11 good.
I
Can't keep that up either.
That's-
I don't think he can keep that one up either.
Why?
So which
I just don't think he can keep it up, man. He hasn't kept it up, and it ain't got really nothing to do with injury. You know, he just hasn't really kept it up as far as I can
without
say.
injury,
He's playing out of his mind right now.
Without-
Right now,
him not being injured, he's a career 28 game scorer. The year with the Lakers.
he's
in the
not,
bubble.
he's not a career 28 points.
The year with Lakers in the bubble, and the year 26, 27 with New Orleans.
I don't believe
selling
he.
that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm selling.
I'm selling this shit.
So what you think he is stay averaging? You think he is?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to shake out to be 24 and 10. Because, I mean, before the tear, he was only averaging what? He wasn't averaging that much. It was like 22, 23. He just went on a tear and cranked the numbers up. Now that LeBron James, comes back, typically, Bron, come on, man. Bron gonna
You got to factor in tonight. He hit 1 point.
Bron gonna get his, man.
Yo, you weird.
Bron
He had
gonna
1
get
point tonight. I mean,
Weird.
Bron gonna get his.
Yeah,
I think
1 point.
here's the thing. I think it's just a hot streak. I think it's
Yeah.
just a hot streak.
yeah.
I could be wrong, or no, I'm never wrong, but I could be less right. But I think it's just a hot streak. I think you're playing well. It's just a hot streak. Yeah, I think it's just a hot streak. We'll see. Let's see if I'm less right.
I think
You
he's
see,
good,
you
man.
buying?
I think, yeah,
This
that's
is
around
this is
about
Anthony
26.
Davis from here on out. This is him. The question is, are you buying or selling that he can maintain this level of play and this production? What I
Yeah,
said was,
if he stay healthy,
what I gave you the benefit of him staying healthy. If he stay healthy, do you think he can maintain this? Okay.
Mm.
yeah, if he stay healthy, I give him about 28 a game, 27 a game,
28, 27.
12
yeah.
boards. I don't know how y'all consider that. Would y'all consider that? But
stay healthy.
Well, the tear that he's on right now, is he gonna maintain this 35 and 15
Through the
type
season?
shit? Yeah.
no,
Yeah, but that's the question.
That's
the question.
No, 35 and 20. Nah.
I'm giving you the benefit of 100%.
Nah, not 35 and 12. Nah, he said 35 and 12. No, I don't.
But that's the level he playing on right now. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think it'd be 35 and 12.
I'll take it, but that wasn't the
For a
question.
whole- I don't think he can for a whole season. I think it'd pan out to about 28. Like I said, 28, 29.
This was gonna happen.
and 12 boards.
This was gonna happen. He's gonna come back down to earth,
I
right?
think he's gonna get hurt.
Well, let's say he don't. Let's say he doesn't get hurt. Let's say he doesn't get hurt. I don't get me wrong. I hope it continues because
I think he's gonna get hurt in the hypothetical. He
the
gonna
league
get
is
hurt.
better when our superstars are great.
He got hurt tonight.
Well, what are you
He
asking me?
didn't
What
get
are you
hurt.
getting
He
during
got
the streak?
sick. He had the flu.
During the streak, you're like 35 and like 15.
Yo, you a clown, dog.
Yeah. So
You keep saying he got hurt. He had the flu. He left the game. Yeah, he scored 1 point in 8 minutes. He left the game with the flu.
That counts. That
Nah,
counts.
It count. Yeah, it count.
so let me tell you what's gonna
It
happen.
counts.
It count.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This 9-game stretch, right? He's doing 35 and 15, right? He's hot right now. I ain't never seen you like this. I ain't never seen you like this.
I seen him in New Orleans. Like
He
this
wasn't doing
before.
this. He wasn't doing this.
Now I have seen him in New Orleans.
He wasn't
do
doing this.
I have.
35 and 15 in New Orleans?
Yeah, he had a stretch. He had a stretch like this.
He had put up 40, Boogie had put up 38 for like
He had
2
a
weeks
stretch.
straight.
He had a stretch like this
And
in
what would his
New
average be that
Orleans.
season?
It don't matter. I don't know what it was. Probably
I've
like
seen this-
26. That's what I said.
I've seen this in New
so
Orleans.
what's going to happen is it's going to shake out. The law average is going to shake out with him because he's not that. In my opinion, he's not that kind of player. Because if he was that kind of player, he'd always. So what's going to happen? Then there's going to be this 10 or 12 game stretch where it's going to be, well, Anthony Davis is cooled off. He's at 20. He's at 22 and 8 a game now, and he's going to cool off. He's going to be playing
I
well.
think tonight is the first night of him cooling
He's going to
down.
play well, but shit, it's 9 games. It's 9 games.
About being sick.
Yeah, he ain't going.
Now if we going to put it
he
this
gonna
way,
come out and have
we
a
got to hold him
modest
to the
20
same
something.
standard that we hold. Other niggas that get hurt. You know what I mean? When other niggas get hurt, hey, gotta hold them to the same standard.
What?
Hey, don't matter what happens. If you get hurt, you get hurt. Don't matter what the shit. Just you prone to get hurt. You ill. You got sick. That's an injury. Shit. Might miss a couple games.
I guess.
He definitely wasn't going to keep those 35.
RoboCop came back last night. Kawhi Leonard came back last night. Clutched down the stretch, dropped a couple buckets.
Is that still your man?
Nah, he been stop fucking with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fresher than everybody.
He only had 16.
All he needed was to take the last shot.
Yeah, he took the last couple shots. He was money down the stretch.
Fresher than everybody. You should be better than everybody, nigga.
Oh shit.
The fuck, man. That weirdo here, weirdo too.
Let everybody run their game.
Hey, let everybody play all season, come all fresh. Look like the mighty all. Man, get the fuck out of here. Play a whole season. Let's see how
Nobody's
really
doing
good you
that
are.
shit. Like none of
Let's
these.
see how really good you
None
are.
of these niggas is playing no whole season.
We
None of
know
these
how
niggas
good
is
you
playing 80. 70 games. Damn near it seemed like. And LeBron don't even play no full season.
No, I say he's the last one.
Oh shit! A
Man,
full
I
season for
come in
LeBron
too
is like
fresh.
70 games.
I said, come in, man. Let the Warriors been real good. Well, Steph Curry could just chill and come in fresh. Man, it'd been over. It'd be over, man.
You fucking with homeboy.
Like, man, I was just sitting there shooting off. Man, listen. Come on, man. I ain't fucking with that weirdo.
That shit is weird, man. He got some of the most fucked up knees or whatever it is, man. He be just out, man. Like,
He
yo,
ain't fucked up nothing.
he just running game.
Yeah.
He running game, man.
Man, if I ain't got to play,
I'm not.
man, listen, I just say my knees hurt. They don't never find nothing wrong. Can't
Yeah,
tell a nigga if he hurt or not.
You know what? That's a 30 for 30. I think I want to see, man. I think this nigga's a con man.
Real deal.
I think he's a con man.
I come back, play 30 games, hit a couple shots because I'm fresher than everybody. Nigga, then grind it all through the season.
Reggie Jackson humping out
Niggas
this
then grind all
motherfucker,
through the
man.
season.
Humping. You know what I'm saying? You know, Paul George hurting you. Shit. Nick Batum, they got to dust his ass off, pull him out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, DeMar DeRozan grind all through the season. Let me get that. Let me get that spot.
So let me ask a question here, man. Predictions on the trade deadline. You know, hot names during the trade deadline. Any thoughts? Anybody you think, Jake? Anybody? Thoughts on the trade deadline? Who might be on the table? Considering what's going on right now, who might be on the table?
I think the Celtics gonna make it. I think the Celtics gonna make a deal.
Think they have to, or they just
Nah, I think they want to.
what kind of move though? What you think? What you think about that one?
I think in some way, shape, or form, they'd be willing to move Jaylen Brown for something valuable.
I don't know if they want to upset the apple cart like that. They're the number one team in the NBA.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown, he's still doing his thing, but he's taking a back seat to not just Jason Tatum anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you got guys that can play. You got Derek White that get crazy minutes that can play, and you got Brogdon that get crazy minutes that can play.
Are we for sure that he's mad that he's on a great team, the number one team in the league. You know,
What are you talking? Who said anything about being
Jalen Brown. That's
Who
what.
said anything about being mad? You said, Ari, I didn't say nothing about being mad. He said, asked the question was,
Mhm.
do you think trade deadline, do there be any moves? I said, I think the Celtics will be trying to move Jalen Brown. Nothing about no one being mad.
Who you think?
I think Trey Young. I think they might try to move Trey Young.
Really?
Down in Atlanta.
Trey Young ain't going nowhere,
You
man.
keeping up with that, though?
Oh yeah, Trey Young ain't. Trey Young ain't
What the
going-
fuck
if
happened
anybody
between
going,
him
it's
and
gonna be
Nate,
Trey
man?
Young.
What the fuck happened between him and Nate, man? How you get mixed up and say, well, he sent me home? Like, this nigga sound like Antonio Brown. What the fuck's happening?
Nate McMillan.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed something. What happened? I missed
Yeah, something. Yeah,
something. Okay, wait.
I
You
don't
got
know,
new
man. Something,
information. What
something.
happened?
Yeah, man. Something
Wait a minute, you
weird,
got new
man.
information. Hold the time.
About Trey Young.
Something
You told us
weird,
about
man.
Trey Young.
Something
What you
weird,
told us?
man.
I missed that.
But now-
I'm not from an outside
Trey Young
looking
nice?
in, man.
He all right.
Okay.
But now, listen, like he said, and Nate McMillan old school. Nate McMillan the old school nigga, and you come down, you ain't Steph Curry. And we got a nigga next to you that can ball.
That's why they got.
He can rock, nigga.
That's why they.
So it's friction. They got friction.
I don't know if he sent him home. I ain't hear, but they said Nate McMillan sent him home. You ain't that fly. That shit don't work. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? All that running around doing all that shit. We don't need that no more. We got some alright dudes, and this guy we got, he kind of nice. Murray kind of nice.
Murray talk too much shit. Murray talk shit like
Cause he
the
nice.
motherfucker gonna punch Murray in his mouth, man. He talk crazy.
They already knew that they was probably beefing last year.
He talk crazy too, son.
Yeah,
I said that about Trey Young. I was like, yo, like you, it's alright. You the face of the franchise. You know what I'm saying? I get that. How motherfuckers make you the face of the
He
franchise.
did it though, not just like he did it in the playoffs. Like he delivered. Like
Yeah, but
Like-
then when you get to trying to control the team, get it in, you know what I'm saying, a team joint. Yeah, he did it. Y'all wild out. The next year, y'all didn't even make the playoffs.
Or get to the final. Like,
you say he didn't make the playoffs. They
The
didn't make the
year
playoffs
they made
last
it to
year.
the Eastern Conference Final. Yesterday, they didn't make the next year. They didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't
Sure
make the playoffs,
didn't.
did they?
Nah, that's
Sure
what I'm saying.
didn't.
When you try to control, you got
So
like,
wait a
yo,
minute. Hold on.
Nah, they ain't making
all the Knicks
playoffs.
didn't make it.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
From,
That's
this was
what I'm
just last
saying.
year, wasn't
No,
it?
it was just last year. I thought it was in the playoffs last year. I thought it was in the playoffs.
Nah.
Wow, damn. I gotta look at that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I just think like he the type of player when you trying to play the game of basketball without him being the focal point, he's not really.
We're another one of them players with an extremely high usage rate, like Luka. Always got the ball in his hands. You know what I mean? What the low's been lesser, but he's still got a high usage rate, even with Murray on the floor. Because Murray don't necessarily need the ball. Murray getting it on the defensive end, and Trey ain't playing no defense. Extremely high usage rate.
And that's another thing. You know, Nate played. You got to play some defense.
Yeah.
Nate,
Yeah, Nate wants you strap up.
strap up.
Do you think he's expendable on that team?
Damn, man, that's hard, man. Because you talking about one of the young bright stars in the league. You said expendable, like I don't know. I mean, I get the logic, like you got DeJounte now, but DeJounte not Trey Young though. Unless there's friction, like you said. Unless there's friction and there's an issue, then I mean, I've seen stranger things happen in regard to that. If there's issues in the locker room, then by all means, absolutely. But if there's no friction in the locker room, it's just an isolated incident and we can get over it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not part ways with, you know.
But I don't know how Nate McMillan feel, but the guy next to him is better than him.
And I think that was Nate McMillan's pick.
He's better than you.
You hear me?
You think DeJounte Murray better than Trae Young?
He's
You feel
pretty
like that,
good,
Jake?
man.
No, I don't. I just feel
You feel like that?
It's not. They're not losing much. If anything. He is very talented.
To say the locker room, you'll make that move.
Yeah, I mean,
If he's really that kind of a locker room issue.
all day long. All day long.
Okay.
That's what it may seem like it's going to have. That's what it is. It's a locker room thing. Because it seems like they said this would be the second coach that traded and got fired. Because they said Trey probably won't get traded. It'll be a coach getting fired.
But you remember, I'm gonna catch you on the CFL. You gotta think, because you know he's going upstairs. Listen, you remember when Trey Young got hurt in the playoff games and they still was winning? He can go pitch that upstairs, and then you add Murray, so he is expendable. Just because of them 2 playoff games that they
I
won.
think
Without-
Murray better. I think Murray better than he.
Yeah, on top of it, he's expendable.
I think they pretty close. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty close, man.
They got 2 different styles. I'm a point guard. So they two.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would take Murray. I probably would take Murray just because he's taller.
I'm taking Trey. That's-
I mean, with that being said, I probably would take DeJounte Murray.
Cause he better, nigga.
I just value a two-way player more than just an offensive guy. You know, it's the same reason why I would take a lot of guys over Luka. You know, because Luka's literally only giving me offense. If I can get somebody comparable offensively, I'll take the better defensive guy. Because if you can impact the game on both sides of the floor, I just value that more. That's just me. I just value that more.
Nah, but listen, out of all the young stars, Trey wouldn't be one of the high picks I would take. I wouldn't take him over Ja Morant, Anthony.
would.
I wouldn't take him over a lot of
Nobody
niggas.
would.
Like he low on that list. He low on that up and coming star.
But that's a loaded
list
position, though.
or
Let's
whatever.
not discredit that. That's a loaded position.
So when you
What?
put him on the stage,
Point guard.
I'm just talking about
Well, who would be the guys that you know what I'm saying? Like
Luka and his
Or
draft.
did you say just young
Ja
guys?
Morant.
Or
Yeah, the young
oh, okay.
guys.
'Cause-
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
what I
Well,
said,
you
the young guys.
you taking a couple guys out. You just saying young guys.
you saying younger than Trey Young or just
That age
Nah,
bracket.
just
You
like
know.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I mean, around his
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like
24.
I'll take Tyrese Maxey before I take Trey Young.
no,
Mm.
Crazy.
I'm a Kentucky fan.
I don't, man. Listen, I am all that 3-point shooting shit.
No, that's the game, bro.
Nah, he ain't
Mm.
perfecting it though. That's why they the bottom of the barrel. Cause you taking ill-advised 3-pointers, fucking up the team.
now that part is that's the part that they
Right.
want him to rein in because he will probably be a very special player
Let's see what their record.
if he could, about 15 and 6, 7 like that.
Tyrese Maxey over Trey Young. No way, no day. You gotta be kidding.
Let's take a look. Let's see.
Period.
I'm just curious.
That's
I
just me.
Period. And I was
That's just
Kentucky
me.
guy.
mean, it's all about preference,
That's
really.
me. I'm
That's
taking Anthony Edwards over him. I'm
That's
taking.
two guard.
I'm taking. No, it don't. I'm talking about young people in general in the league. Luka. It's a lot of cats, man.
so. Standings wise, let's see here.
I don't know if I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
I would probably take Anthony Edwards. I'm an Ant-Man fan. I think Ant-Man impacts the game on both sides of the ball. I think
See, I'm a little guy, so at the end of the day, I'm a little guy. And he did the little guy thing the best, I think, in the league. And what he did doing it in college, that's how he came
I'm
out.
taking
30 and
Devin
10.
Booker.
so the Hawks is currently in third and fourth place in the East.
I'm taking Devin.
What's the record? 15 and 7?
None of that.
No,
man.
they 13 and
I don't
11.
care about none of that. I'm taking Devin Booker. I'm taking Donovan Mitchell. I'm taking Darius Garland. I'm taking a lot of niggas before I get to Trey Young, man.
You
It'll
know
be
what
a
he,
lot of dudes.
So you don't care you don't care the fact that he did deliver at a point in time. We're not considering that at all. I mean, Darius Garland's a stretch. I think Darius Garland's a stretch.
I'm taking Darius Garland. He's better than him. He's better than him.
well, if it's like Devin Booker has delivered, he's went to a championship.
Yeah, I'm not. I ain't say you didn't hear me say Devin Booker. I ain't say nothing about. I left Devin alone.
I'm taking Devin Booker over.
Yeah.
I got Devin Booker on my MVP ladder.
I'm taking who else a young cat out there? I'm drawing a blank. That's around in that you know.
Yeah. What about De'Aaron Fox?
Y'all saying all Kentucky people, so y'all keep going. Keep going.
That was a person I stopped
What
at,
about
De'Aaron Fox.
SGA, Shai Gilgeous.
Nah, I like Shea.
I'm taking him over. Yeah, I'm taking him over Trae Young.
What about Halliburton?
That would be close.
20. That's 20 and 10.
That would be close only because this is Halliburton's first year. Because last year he split the time. You know what I mean? He split the time. With
He always had good numbers,
but
commensurate to his
But
minutes.
now he like because he was splitting time like with De'Aaron Fox and all that. So now if he keep doing this, I might take him. I don't
Got
like
the best
niggas
assist turnover
coming
ratio
down.
in the league.
Huh?
Got the best
Yeah,
assist
that's what I
turnover
said.
ratio in the
That's what I
league.
said. I might.
You talking about
Man,
overall
who else?
Trae Young or this year?
Overall.
I watched this year.
Overall.
I don't even know what he looked like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen what he looked like this year either.
Overall, Trae Young, I'm taking him over a lot of them guys. Sorry for me.
I'm taking him over some of them guys, but not all of them that he was naming. That's what I'm saying. Not all of them.
It's like 3 or 4 of them.
Because it's like the effect like when y'all was sorry you was the gun and all that. Now that y'all starting to get good, you no longer fit. You know?
That could be a possibility.
saying?
Like now that we
getting better building and all that.
we building
you
a
the
more
eye
solid.
piece.
Yeah, we building a more solid basketball team. We don't need that.
Yeah, you're the eye piece.
Got y'all to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm not taking that lightly. I'm not taking that to no account.
On that. You was the catalyst.
Oh, he was the man that motherfucking playoffs for the Hawks day. He was the man.
Fucking man.
He was the man.
He put on his show when them lights come on. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. When them lights come on,
But
it's showtime.
it's been some other people that have done what he's done. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the names that we mentioned didn't.
So-
SGA
that's what I'm
didn't,
saying.
De'Aaron Fox didn't,
Time
Garland
out.
didn't.
Time out. Have we ever? Now this we ain't talking about football. Have we ever had a team go to the finals and didn't make the playoffs? That's an indictment on you.
And the coach. So
A team that go to the final. What do you mean, the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, and they don't make the playoffs. That's an indictment on
You
you.
can't put that all on one piece.
Yes, you can.
How?
They would put it on any other. They put it on LeBron. They put it on KD. They put it on Giannis. You cannot make the.
All the niggas 10 years in the league. What are you talking
You can't make. How you
You just said LeBron, Giannis, and who else? Say the last person.
how you can't make no.
Say the last person you just said.
Man, anybody that make the playoffs.
Bro, no, he's still a baby, bro. Damn, let that man grow. Y'all let Giannis, he was 7 years. He's a little skinny motherfucker. Now he's 260. Everybody love him.
Jay,
Come on,
Jay,
bro.
listen, Jay. If you play for a team and y'all made it to the finals,
They weren't even supposed to make it. That's the whole point. Did you think
so what?
Bad Amigo, did you think that fucking Trae Young
So what?
was gonna make it to the finals, bro? Eastern Conference Finals. Trae Young was fucking turned up, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Did you think the Phoenix Suns was gonna make it to the finals?
Fuck yeah.
Man,
No, you didn't.
Man, hold on.
No!
They didn't make the playoffs.
Come on, man.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see.
Come on, man.
Fact check, bro. Trae Young was turned up, bro.
Yeah,
He was must-see TV.
What year they didn't make the
You
playoffs?
could not turn the TV off when he came on, bro. That nigga was
Hold on
going
real
from
quick.
half
Hold on. Let
court
me see something.
talking about it's fucking ice time. What was he saying? What was Shaq and them saying? After the shit all did?
Yeah, they did make the playoffs last year.
When they didn't make the playoffs.
That was the year before he lit the playoffs up.
Ice in his
Nah, they ain't make the playoffs a year.
You said it was a gap?
When he didn't make so he made the playoffs how many years straight?
Oh, ice tray.
So let's
Ice
go
tray.
How many years straight did he make the playoffs?
Ice tray. It was called
So we
that-
got
that boy named Ice
Last
Tray.
year, let's go to what is it, 2000? Okay, so let's do this.
That nigga got a nickname. Fire. Look, he part of y'all podcast. Fire Ice Tray, man. Come on. Don't
Nah,
do that to that boy.
nah. He's a pretty good damn player, but I like a little bit more height myself. But he's done some things. But I'm like,
Let's see.
some of them players have done
Let's go
some
back to the
things.
2020-2021 season.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020-2021 season. Let's look at the playoffs.
Curry in them 8-7 years, I ain't saying gonna do no shit like this.
So he made it 2020-21,
Mm-hmm.
21-22. So that's 2 years straight.
Mhm.
So let's go back to 2019,
He did that shit
2020.
fresh off the scene, man. This rookie year, he came in. All them niggas
Now-
said, ain't do
Now,
Let's go
okay,
back.
so you just did the last 2 years.
Yeah, so let's go
That's
back.
Golden State and Milwaukee.
So let's go back. So we got 2019
Yo, that nigga-
and 2020
That's all I
season.
know in the playoffs, he was turning.
Now that would have been his what? Second season?
Nigga doing the playoffs.
That's his second season. So let's see who made the playoffs that year. Let's see.
They was really trying to foul him and hurt him and all that. They was playing football. That's
Okay,
what
so
I'm saying.
2019 and 2020, he did not make the playoffs.
Okay, so
So that's like
he
the
made
second
it in.
year. So he
So-
back-to-back years in the playoffs.
Okay, so I thought he had a gap between his
So it
years in the
wasn't a gap.
playoffs. I thought he had a
He's
gap.
They're in the playoffs 2 years straight, and they're the fourth seed currently right now.
I thought he had a gap. All right.
I mean, it's-
So he's been in the last 2 years currently.
yeah.
All right. All
And
right.
this would be if they make it this
I thought he
year.
had
This
that's
would be his third year.
I thought he had a gap. Okay,
This
well, all
would be
right.
his third year.
Cool.
Does that change any perception at all? Or no?
So
Of
so
no, I
He's
said
been in
it,
the
I said it
playoffs
was
every
some of
year
those
since
players
the
I
bubble.
wouldn't take over Trey Young.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them players that was named I wouldn't take over Trey Young.
I'm going back and looking at the entire season and looking at the playoff bracket. So they did not make the playoffs 2019, 2020.
Mhm.
2020 and 2020 2021 season, and then the 21-22 season. Because the 2021 season was when he went crazy.
The bubble was before when he went crazy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, the bubble before that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
Now the bubble was 2021. That was that's LeBron James.
Yeah, when he wanted, and then he went crazy.
That's the,
next year, right?
Hold on, let me see here.
He went crazy that next year
Mm-mm.
because everybody was hyped to come back. Everybody was going crazy because down the bubble, everybody was like,
So the 2020,
we just want to get back to playing.
2020, 2021, that was
I remember, bro, the energy was crazy. Niggas was dropping 70, 80. Nigga Warren, TJ Warren from the Pacers. was going
TJ
crazy.
Warren just came back. That year, who won the championship?
Milwaukee.
The Bucks. That was the year the Bucks won the championship.
And
So that's
they
not the
couldn't-
bubble,
they
right? Not the
couldn't-
bubble. That was after the bubble.
Yeah, they couldn't-
Mhm.
Okay, so Atlanta got beat in the play-in to go to the playoffs
Mhm.
in the 2019-2020 season.
Okay,
That's the
so
bubble
good.
season, right?
That's not
That's the
bad.
bubble season. Okay. So let me see here.
So he's a winner. Let's just say he's a winner. How about that? I'm taking
2019,
a winner, I'm gonna take a winner,
2021.
and the numbers he putting up, shit, that boy is. You can't guard it.
Okay. So
that's
let's look at the brackets. I think this is the bubble year.
My thing is, like I said, I'm little, so you gotta stick me too. That's my philosophy. You gotta
Yeah,
stick-
Lakers. That's the bubble season.
Yeah,
2019, 2020. That's the bubble season. That's the Lakers chip.
You gotta-
So the play-in games, let's see here. That's Memphis and Portland. That's right. Memphis and Portland. Let me see here. Yeah, Memphis
Shea
and Portland.
Gilgeous
that was
Alexander is a hell of a player. I like him. He's one of my favorites. You know, so I would take him over Trey Young. But a lot of players that was named, like I mean, not saying
Yo, man,
I'm
put down
really-
all that Kentucky shit over there, man. All right.
you know,
help it.
not
Pipe
saying
down all
I'm
that
taking, you know, what I'm saying a whole
Kentucky
bunch
shit
of
over there,
major.
Chill with all that
Yeah.
Kentucky shit over there,
balls
man.
into the bucket.
All right.
Yeah, but some of them dudes, man,
Them
you
niggas
like,
don't
like,
run the league. Them niggas ain't doing nothing. Them niggas ain't doing. I bleed the different blue now. Them niggas ain't doing nothing. The brotherhood. That's who run the league right now. All right. That's who run the league.
Let's go, busy.
That's who run the league right now. Jason Tatum,
No, the cut, busy.
Zion,
Go
That's who running the league right now. Not them niggas. All right. One player, Brandon Ingram. Paolo Banchero. One player, Kyrie still playing basketball out here. One player. One player. Man, come on, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. So listen, man, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all fucking with us, man. We love the fact that y'all rock out. You know, that's what we always do. We love it. Nothing like a good debate, nothing like good conversation to spark the brain cell and get everything going. You feel me? You feel me? We coming. We coming. We coming. You know what I mean? Words of the great Brian, we going. We coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Bringing my Louis bag, my Louis luggage.
We coming.
So I got that Louis luggage coming too.
Closing thoughts, bro? Closing thoughts, Jake?
Oh man, beautiful show. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
More to come, man. Just keep on rolling, man. I'm gonna keep on coming.
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm gonna just keep coming.
Closing thoughts, bro?
Ah, man, Tuesday night.
Needed this.
I'm sad to see it go, but a nigga tired. I've been running, running. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, we've been putting in this work, man, you know.
Yo.
See y'all in the morning.
You can be anywhere in the world, man, but you fucking with us, man. It's the Fire and Ice experience, man. We appreciate you rocking out with us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Run them YouTube numbers up. Subscribe. Get the views up.
Man.
We out.
Peace.
Take us out, Fresh. We out of here.
Live at the Fire and Ice podcast, man, and there's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woods of Delaware.
Where was you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Man, it's your boy,